the trick that this, as I understand it, the trick with Goldeneye and Perfect Dark that that this emulator is able to kind of jump in front of is that it takes advantage of the fact that in Goldeneye and Perfect Dark, you could play as a single player with two N64 controllers, where one control stick utilizes the movement control. It basically acts as like dual analog sticks, where one control stick for one controller is movement and the other control stick on the other controller is for aiming. So you would hold two controllers and you would, use the different analog sticks with your thumbs as you would like a DualShock or an Xbox 360 controller, any kind of dual analog setup. But it was with two N64 controllers. The shit was wild. I didn't even know it existed until like 10 or so years ago at a gaming marathon that I attended that was hosted by some local friends. Somebody busted out Goldeneye. I was like, yo, let's do the two controller method. And I was like, what? I didn't even know this existed. And it works surprisingly well. And I'm thinking that that's what these emulators are using when it comes to Goldeneye and Perfect Dark. And Goldeneye and Perfect Dark were the only two games that enabled this, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, yeah, this is the kind of thing that... Alright, cool. This is the kind of thing that you wouldn't be able to do with other games on the console. Like, you wouldn't be able to set this up with Jet Force Gemini or for Rainbow Six or like Mission Impossible. Pretty much any shooting game. Doom 64. Sadly, it was only for those two games. However, the fact that it exists is still pretty sweet. So here we go. Launch this guy right here, and you should see something hopefully in a couple of seconds here. And again, I'm also using a modified texture pack, which does add in some other shenanigans. Also, let me know if that's too loud. I'm looking at the waveform. Looks like it's kind of up there. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna lower that. But I'll go and let this play out because it's badass. Now, I wonder if the intro cutscene is weapons custom randomized. Okay, I don't think it was. It's really fast though. Why is it so fast? What the hell? Okay, now it looks normal. But okay, so you can see the AI enhanced textures. It looks a little weird. Like Alec, this character looks a little bit strange. I almost called him Alec Trebek. Alec, I can't remember what his last name is. Trevelyan. I think overall they look good, but you can see it. There's some scuffness to some of them. There's some smudges. Yeah, like with Jaws' teeth, you can see there was some AI weirdness. Look at Oddjob's face. Yeah, some of them look a little bit strange. Okay, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, just skip that automatically. I didn't click anything. Anyway, let me go and lower the volume a little bit because it's a little bit loud. I'm gonna see if there's a nifty option here. Audio settings, no volume options. Open. I can't close the dialogue. Okay. Oh god, and it's clicking through to the menu. How's about this? All right. No, I don't want to jump in just yet. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna lower it through the Windows mixer. Also, what's up, Mr. Phillip? I remember Phillip. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember you, Phillip. Yeah, from the Twitch St. Louis meetup, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I'm sorry. There's another person I know, a friend of mine, whose screen name is Super Phillip. So my apologies if I just mixed you up for somebody else. It occurs to me his screen name might be slightly different. Regardless, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here, friends. And yeah, hopefully I didn't just... My apologies if I just like... If I weird you out just then. But thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for joining in. It's a little bit better. I'm looking at the waveform. I'm gonna lower it down to probably 20, maybe 30%. I want the audio to be audible. I just want it to be like explodey loud. I'm gonna take it on 25% should be probably good. All right. So again, modified textures and whatnot. You can see that the intro menu is already very different. I like it, but I know that not everybody likes this kind of thing. I know some people are purists, but again, these are AI enhanced textures, so for better or for worse, you're going to see some smudginess. Like you can see right here, this is obvious like line just to the left of Bond's nose. This is the kind of shit that AI textures, or just AI anything, will do inevitably. You can see that the emblem here is a little bit cursed, so it's like it's a cool thing to mess with. If nothing else, I'm just curious to see how this is all gonna look, but yeah, we'll see. Also, for whatever reason, I already have all the cheats unlocked, and I'm not gonna use them obviously, but for some reason, actually I don't know if this is all cheats. It might not be all of them, but it's a good number of them at least. I don't know why this already came pre-bundled. Maybe, I think it might have just come with the emulator actually. But regardless, let's go ahead and jump in. This is going to be a 00 agent playthrough, again with mouse and keyboard. DK mode, yeah, DK mode, it's big heads and like giant arms and small torsos. So like everyone's like got giant, here, in fact, here, I'll show you. I won't play the whole thing. I'll just do like the intro so you can see, like the intro cutscene to see what it looks like. DK mode. Yeah, DK mode, this is a big thing back in the 90s, man, and early 2000s, I guess. FPSs, specifically FPSs. Look at that shit. Giant fucking heads, giant arms, and like the normal sized bodies. It makes headshots a lot easier to get. So that's what DK mode's all about. Yeah, so I'm not actually gonna mess with it, but yeah, it's like just to show you what it looks like. Then I remember how to exit. Oh. Is that it? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. So let me exit, and we will set it up for realsies. So no DK mode, no cheatsies. Like I said, this will be a 00 agent playthrough. Got our list of objectives here. Okay, yeah. Okay, I thought that might who it be, Philip. Okay, I'm glad that was you. Yeah. No, it's good to see you, bud. Cause cause I know that you're the guy that does. You got the Super Philip Central. I think I've got you on Facebook as well. It's good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well. Cause yeah, of course we haven't had a St. Louis meetup in person at least since October of 2019. So obviously it's been a minute since we've gotten to see anybody. In person at least, but yeah, hopefully sometime this year we'll be able to have another meetup in person, that is, you know, once things calm down a bit, probably sometime this summer if I had to guess. It's good to see you, bud, and I know, Phil, you're very big into retro games as well, so this is a nice way to play a retro game, but again with a more modern configuration, control configuration, that is, and again with some randomizer shenanigans tossed in, as well as some AI enhanced textures, for better or for worse, because again, some things I think are going to look weird, but other things I think will look better. Like I think this intro looks pretty cool. I will confess, I did test this out off stream for the first like 2 minutes just to make sure it would work, for one thing, to make sure the randomizer took. You can see we start with a golden gun. This was not something the mod does intentionally. It could have rendered into anything, and for whatever reason, it gave me a golden gun. It looks like this guy has a. Oh, did I just shoot him in the? Oh, dude, a golden gun shot to the. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, man. You know what? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go. Oh, poor guy. he's still having a moment. Yeah. First bullet fired, and that's what has to go down. Jesus. Now, it's a little bit tricky because there's no crosshair, unless you go into manual aiming mode. Oop, oop, oop. So it's a little bit weird. I'm actually going to switch out from the golden gun because that feels a little bit OP. Also, the fact that we only have so many bullets for it. Of course, that gun right there was not randomized. The golden nutcracker. The first bullet fired too, man. That's the thing. The first bullet fired from my gun, and it has to hit that guy straight square in the genitalia. Feel so bad about it, yeah, man. Just unnecessary and mean. I mean, it's like, of course I wanted to drop him, but I didn't want it to go down that way. I didn't mean to do it to him that way. It's no body armor. I think there's body armor in the lower level difficulties, but maybe not so much in this one. Let's see. So we killed a few of the lads. Yeah, it looks like shotgun's the big thing right now. We also have a Cougar Magnum. There's a second thing that dropped. There it is. Actually, yeah, it might be better for me to use the snap rifle in this area right here. There we go. And of course, this is 00 agent, which means I need to get good. As good as I can be, at least. This first level is pretty chill, I think. It's not that difficult, but it's enough where it's like I feel like I need to be a little bit careful here. So I'm trying to exercise caution. And we have the full suite of objectives. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There you are. Full suite of objectives we have to abide by. So, you know, obviously if you're doing just the standard stuff in this level, all you have to do is pretty much get to the end. But in the higher level difficulties, it's a little bit more involved. You have to go through the tunnels, all that jazz. Fudge roll and blown his head off, Zavasto. See, Zavasto, we don't know anybody that would have done that, do we? Or the other head instead. Yeah, we don't know anybody that would have done that in a Shadowrun game, right, Zavasto? Zavasto's like, I don't know who you're talking about, Alex. Correct. It never happened. It almost happened. I mean, you know, a roll could have very well been botched. Oh my god, yeah, I need to just... Okay, so no more of that gun ammo. You like how I just shot the wall next to him and he was like, I don't have to worry about that, it's fine. Did it say I found golden bullets? Oh, so they can have golden guns. Oh shit, that's interesting. Good to know that they too can have golden guns. I think once I get into the tunnel areas, I'm going to switch to the shotgun, but for now, we'll switch to the single fire weapons that are a little bit more accurate. Q. No, not Q. Crap. E? There it is. E is the A button, okay. Or, I know, E would be the B button. Okay, yeah, I'm having to remember my keyboard controls here. It's tricky because for a lot of FPSs, we're used to R being the reload button. But in this particular case, it's really not so much a designated reload button. It's more that just a designated use button, which defaults to reload, but just does other stuff too. Oh crap, did I go past the antenna thing, or is it, I think that's further this way, actually. I think we're fine. There's just like the antenna thing. I think it's that guy right there. Can I shoot the antenna? I guess you can. Might be a good idea. Now, is there body armor? I want to say there's like very little body armor at all in double agent mode. Shot him in the booty. Yep, right square in the booty. And there it is. Go ahead and shoot that so they can't set off any alarms. Not on my watch. So they both had, so oh, they both, okay, one had a shotgun, one had a magnum. And then how do you crouch? C down. Trying to remember how you would crouch. It's C down normally. Crap. How would you crouch? Oh, it's just the control button. Okay. Control button just does it for you. That's so much nicer then. Alright, so you can't actually open this. Look how shiny this is. It's so shiny. The gun, that is. Look how shiny it is. It's so reflective. I'm impressed. Let's see. I think if you... Yeah, I've been doing it a couple times, but if you fire and press A at the same time, you'll go backwards. Which is kind of... Whoops. Which is kind of nice. And we can, like, switch easily. Whoops. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, but it's pretty nifty. It's a nice trick. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So what we do for this objective, this is one of those games where the objectives are not exactly super well conveyed to you necessarily. Covert modem. And again, I keep bringing this to the attention of the viewer for anybody who's curious, but since I'm using this AI enhanced texture pack, you'll just see these weird moments where you see the letter R or the letter E that just have some kind of crust about them. There's just this weird AI texture generation process where sometimes, or I guess AI enhanced texture generation that causes this weird kind of smudginess to happen with certain artifacts. Yeah, just a crusty little E, a crust E, if you will. Anyway. Okay, that should have selected it. Want to make sure you get nice and close. You can even see, like, look at this. Yeah, look, that's a really good example of that, actually. Look really close at what is normally the text prompt. I mean, it's not really text. It's just, like, dotted lines to signify text. But the AI, whatever AI algorithm that was used to enhance, quote-unquote, these textures, didn't know what to do with this. So it just made it, like, one big blobby mess. So you will get into instances like this where the AI create something that is categorically worse than the original. But I don't know. I don't mind that personally, and again, if nothing else, it's just a different way to see the game, different way to experience it, for better or for worse. As there are those who will tell you that, you know, any kind of AI enhancement to texture packs and this kind of stuff makes things look worse, and to their credit, they're not wrong sometimes. And I think that's one such instance where, like, you know, the output is far worse than the original game would lead you to believe. Oh, there was something in the distance there. Did you see that? Like right as I walked towards that window. There you go. Yeah, you get a little blue buddy there. I think that's just either an emulation bug or something. For those who don't know, there's a super secret that was going to be another part of the level, if I recall correctly. But yeah, there was like a whole other damn I don't know what you call it, just like a little extra bonus area. I think they well, obviously they didn't include it in the final game, but I think they had ambitions to have this level be a little bit longer. Now, of course, I killed a guy. I'll grab his gun real quick. I probably don't need to. I feel like I'm doing pretty good ammo-wise. Yeah, like I think this looks okay though. The sky texture, it's a little bit scuffed. Yeah, it's not great, but I think it holds up all right. It gets the job done. Now I'm gonna employ a controversial strategy. I'm going to go for these guys too. I remember as a kid I would play this level, and if I didn't kill these guys, they would sneak up behind me because they would hear the gunfire as I go through the tunnels. So I will drop these fools. That might stir up some lads who will come up from underneath. And I don't think we've killed any more golden gun lads. Yes, I only have a few of those left, so I should hang on to those. Is there a guy over here too? There is. Okay, I didn't quite get the headshot. So so far we've seen bad guys with golden guns, Cougar Magnums, and shotguns, and that's been it. Is there anything over here? I don't think that there is. There's nothing over there. Okay, so I won't waste my time. Yeah, so what I think we'll do is, yeah, we'll use the shotgun for this part. I'm gonna start from this angle and then work my way down. Actually, no, we'll start from this angle. I think this will be a little bit quicker. Actually, if I was really fancy, we could... Let's see if I jump down. Nah, let's just go this way. Generate some nice noise. Very good. Getting to the island. That's right. Yeah, I got like getting the Triforce and Ocarina. Yeah. Yeah, the urban legends. No, man, you can totally unlock Master Hand in Smash Brothers. You just gotta kill... You just gotta beat the game in very hard... The single player mode in very hard with 1 life. 3 times with Mario. My older brother who worked... Or my uncle who works at Nintendo told me all about it. Yeah, like just the urban legends. Because, you know, to your point, Phil, this was, of course, would have been around the time of either pre-internet or at least just early internet. So it would have been harder to fact check that kind of stuff. So I've thought about that a lot too. Just that notion of that sense of wonder that early or pre-internet times gave us, where you know, there was no easy way to look up that kind of information. Granted, sometimes there would be what am I trying to say? There would be, oh god, there we go. So, oh, nice golden gun right there. Sometimes there would be like strategy guides, that kind of stuff, which helped a lot for sure. Also interesting how the boxes kind of go transparent if you get too far away. But yeah, there'd be strategy guides, that kind of stuff. But what if they were incomplete? Or what if they didn't, you know, what if they omitted certain details? I've told the story before about how when I was a kid, I had a strategy guide for Bomberman 64, but it didn't have any information about the Rainbow Palace levels or what happens when you get 100 gold cards. It just said, if you get 100 gold cards, something cool might happen, and that was all it said. So when and of course when I got all 100 gold cards and saw what happened, it blew my mind because I had no idea ahead of time what it was going to be. So, you know, just that sense of wonder, sometimes not knowing is cool. Like, it lets your mind go aflutter, but it also gets a little bit silly because, yeah, it lets urban legends run rampant. There's a KF7 Soviet. Oh, wow. That would actually be kind of nice. Granted, I probably have 10 bullets for it, don't I? 11 bullets. Well, now 5. All right. Still shotgun times, then. I haven't been shot once, by the way, have I? Also, good to see Mr. D-Man. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky with no crosshair. Why have they not shot me once? Now I'm just gonna let them shoot me. I'm a little bit worried that... Okay, I was gonna say, did I accidentally activate God mode or something? Okay, I did not, thankfully. So I want to make sure that I was fallible. Unlock mass range. Exactly, that's exactly, man. It's so simple. I actually can't see that guy past the smoke. And you can this, of course, is mouse and keyboard controls. But you can still do the strat where you bust out the... You have the R button on the... with the manual aiming, and then do like the left to right side step. Such a good strat, dude. Like KF7 Soviet, I guess they're popping out from the boxes. Maybe I should be blowing up boxes more often then. Anyways, I know that there would be some... Yeah, here we go. More ammo. Wow, what the heck? I know sometimes there's like a few unique boxes in this game that will drop guns for you. Same with Perfect Dark for that matter. But apparently I should be breaking every box I see, because they got the good shit unlocked. Yeah, look at that shit. They're just raining KF7 Soviets. What the hell? That's wild. It's awesome too, because that's a good gun. Part of me wants to like go nuts and just break all that shit, but I realize it would probably give me more ammo than I know what to do with after a certain point. I'm testing God mode. Yeah, it was important. It was important. I needed to make sure that I was fallible, that I could be fouled. Now, what about these bad boys? These won't drop anything. These are just explosion. These are just death. Death and destruction. Yeah, okay, good. As it should be. No, I've thought a lot about that, though. Just that time when, you know, what if you're... Yeah, like, I remember as a kid first playing Mario 64. Super Mario 64. And, like, a lot of video games at the time, they would have, like, a skybox or, like, a whatever you want to call it, like, some kind of texture that would be outside the area to make it feel like you were in part of like a bigger world. So you would have like a skybox or a sky texture, and there would be like little islands in the background sometimes. In what was it, Wet Dry World, there was that background had like this picture. It consisted of a picture of what looked to be like an underwater town or an underwater city. It looked so cool and so otherworldly. And as a kid, I remember thinking, like, what if I could get beyond this boundary level and go explore out there? Like, what if there's a whole other game out there? Like, you just didn't know, right? You just didn't know because there was no way to know without the internet and that kind of thing. So, or again, without a strategy guide that truly had everything itemized. So, on the one hand, I miss that sense of wonder, but on the other hand, you know, when it comes to letting those, yeah, we'll do the strat again. When it comes to letting those urban legends run amok, I recognize that, yeah, it can be a pain in the ass when those kinds of things go crazy. But I don't know. I like to think that there was a good side and a bad side to it. Also, like how inaccurate I was, and I just made this whole area turn into bullets. Cougar Magnum. Still lots of shotgun. I'm going to switch up to the Soviet. Oh, there's lots of sniper rifle. I guess sniper rifle and KF7 Soviet use the same bullets. Kind of makes sense. Probably got their attention. There should be some more lads. I think I have to be careful. I think I'm not to destroy everything here. Actually, maybe I think I'm supposed to blow these things up. Let's double check our objectives. It's a little bit OP. It really is. That's why I cranked it up to 007 difficulty, and also, or 00 agent difficulty, and also to turn off auto aim. Because you're right, Dave. Yeah, it's a little bit silly. Kind of like in Source games. That's a really cool. Yeah, that's a good point, Arctic. Yeah. There have been a few games I can think of where I've stumbled upon that by accident. I think Gary's Mod, there's a few ways where you could see that little tiny version under the level in like the default level, just the default zone. And I remember stumbling upon that a couple times. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's see, neutralize all alarms. Oh, I have to blow up the alarms. Oh shit, okay. So I think intercept data backup. Does that just mean blow it up? I think that's what it means. No, it is not. Oh shit. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. How's about this? To Dave's point, Dave, you raise a good point. Let's up the ante, shall we? Instead of 00 agent, 007 agent. And with this, you get to say like, yeah, give bad guys more damage. So much okay, maybe not that, but we'll say triple damage. We'll say triple damage, double health, enemy accuracy 10%. Let's make it like, ooh, 30%? 30% maybe? Reaction speed, we'll say like 30%. This damage might be a bit much, TBH. Let's stick with it. Let's roll with it. Let's up the ante, shall we? I like the idea of yeah, making it a little bit monk-esque. We could always lower these numbers later on, for that matter. I hope enemy reaction speed. I'm wondering like if 10% is the standard, or if I'm making it easier. I don't know. I guess I might tweak these a little bit. 30%. Yeah, it's like I hope these numbers are reasonable. They're reasonably challenging. These definitely are like, you know, up the ante. Let's make them both 300 actually. These definitely up the ante, but for these two, I'm not exactly sure. I don't exactly know what the original numbers would have been. It defaulted to like, I think 10 and 10 respectively. To 10 and 0, I think. We'll try it. We'll try it and we'll crunch the numbers as need be. I think what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to walk up and just hit the use button on the mainframes, not explode them. An international flight. Oh shit, really, Arctic? Where are you going, bud? That's so exciting. Holy shit. Also, I wonder if we're gonna start with the golden gun in every level where we would start with a silenced PP7. I wonder if that's what's gonna happen. I hope not. I hope it's different for each level. But yeah, I really don't know. Also, was there a lad up top? I should maybe be like testing out their reaction times and whatnot, because again, I want to make sure that this is weird and challenging. So yeah, I definitely want to make this spicy. He seems pretty fast. Ready for this? I'm gonna ambush his ass. With this. Smack. Smack. Fuck you and your sunglasses. He's like, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you? The answer is yes, I would. And I will. Going to Japan next March? Dude, that's incredible. $400 round trip? That's a steal. I mean, obviously it's expensive, but relative to how that usually is, yeah, that's a sweet deal. Holy shit. Are you now? This is none of my business, obviously, Arctic. But are you going solo, or are you gonna like be meeting up with some homies there? Regardless, it sounds amazing. It sounds so freaking cool, Arctic. I'm so excited for you. I know you've been working hard, man, on boning up on your Japanese. I can't remember the name of the app you're using. I know it's not Duolingo, but a different different language learning app. But dude, that's so fucking cool. I'm so excited for you. Go with the crew, dude. That's awesome. Dude, will you be able to like, I'm thinking like, if you could like record videos or something, I would want to like hear and or see your adventure, because I want to live vicariously through you. Hey, what's up, Lauren? I sure hope not, man. Wouldn't that be awful? I mean, the common wisdom right now is that the vaccine should make us safe for at least like half a year or something like that. But yeah, it's like, what if we need another booster in another year or so? I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but it's, if that's what it comes down to, then it would be a little bit better than having a whole different, you know, pandemic, obviously. But still, you know, we're not out of the woods yet necessarily. But yeah, high hopes though. High hopes for indeed. They're like phasing in. These guys have so much health. Granted, I do have a golden gun, which is an instant kill. Oh yeah, this is getting weird, but I like it though. It's good weird. Now I made them more accurate, I think. I think I made them more accurate. But they are still struggling slightly. We learned there was a lad over here. Oh, I guess I already got him. Already got his ass. Hoping it'll be open by then. Yeah, I mean, well, of course, these are airline tickets we're talking about, so I know that sometimes refunds and airline tickets are two phrases that don't, you know, make any sense together. He's got a golden gun. Oh, boy. Why are you not dead? It's because I gave you 300% health, that's why. But yeah, I do recognize that there's no guarantees at this point. Also, yeah, all kinds of KF7 Soviets. So weird, but again, I'm not complaining here. I'll grab as many as I can carry. Especially because there's some parts of this level that are very long range, so having extra sniper bullets, sniper ammo would be helpful. Can we blow this one up? I don't think you can. It's red. No, you cannot. Okay. They are doing... Oh, that's good. Okay, because I was worried that they would just tell you to screw off, because historically that's usually what airlines will do. But the fact they're being more understanding is hopeful. Helpful and hopeful. Also, as a kid, I always liked this, and as an adult, I still like this, how with certain weapons, when you're out of ammo, it actually physically shows on the weapon itself. I think I'm also out of magnum ammo. Oh, I'm not. Okay, never mind. But like with certain guns, you'll see this what's it called? The slide, I think. Oh, sorry, I mean to hit the microphone. The part of the gun that like, I guess what's it do? It pushes a new round into the chamber from the magazine, and it like physically slides on the top. It like slides back and then pulls forward again. Like you'll see that slid backwards when the clip is empty. So those little touches go a long way. It's just how they handle it. Yeah. So I mean that makes me feel good, and it also as a potential consumer, as a potential customer, makes me feel more confident with the notion of buying airline tickets, because yeah, the knowing that if there were to be a global pandemic, I won't be left holding the bill from a refund. What am I trying to say? I won't be forced to eat the cost, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That makes me feel a lot more hopeful. What about COVID-21? Well, that's the thing. Yeah, hopefully they would honor it and just say, we realize this is another flavor of the same pandemic, so hopefully they would, not be shitters about it. But I mean, again, airlines don't always have great track records to not being shitty. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm trying. You can tell I'm trying real hard to not be super cynical in a time when easier said than done. So I gotta blow up all those puppies. Where are you going? I like how this gun, yeah, it penetrates soft surfaces, I think, which means doors and bad guys. And of course, Cougar Magnum's just badass, obviously. So fucking cool. Yeah, so penetrates through those lads. Very nice. Looking for more AK-47, more Soviet KF7 Soviet ammo, but I guess these don't have it. Can I use I probably shouldn't use. If I press use, it might fail the objective. I always liked how the auto shotgun looked in this game. It's just a really cool weapon, honestly. There we go. If there was some kind of legal mandate, I mean, that'd be nice. Bold of any of us to imply that the federal government would take any kind of, actual helpful action. But I mean, that would be nice too. Oh crap! I'm gonna not use that just yet. I'm gonna save them golden gun bullets for when I really need them. Although I don't know, maybe I won't actually by the time this thing is through. Same strat. I'm gonna take out this guy. Take out the top lads. So much health. Who gave these guys so much health? Whose bright idea was it? It was me. It was my bright idea. My own worst enemy. My own worst enema. Enema? Enemy? Enema. My own worst enema. I was right the first time. There we go. Even after finding all that extra ammo, it's like I'm still a little bit strapped for stuff. I might have to modify these numbers to be less stringent in the later levels. Right now, it's pretty okay just because the first levels are not too bad, but later on it might get spicy. Where I have to blow up all those things. Yeah, so okay, so we'll blow that one up. Over this one over here. I think this one in each guard tower. For anybody else who grew up playing this game, did anybody else think that the KF-7 Soviet looks like a pencil? Because as a kid, I couldn't unsee it. Like, yes, I know that's not what it is. It's brown because, like on the tip, just because that's, you know, what the gun does, and it's black on the edge, as well as on the stock because, again, that's just how the gun do. Would you please fall down, please? So it makes sense. But as a kid, I was like, wow, it kind of looks like a pencil, like an original, like an analog pencil, not one of these mechanical ones, but an old school one. There we go. And it has cursed me ever since. I to this day I cannot unsee it. What the hell? We're gonna shotgun it up now. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I'm already almost dead. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be... Oh, and I'm dead. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna take that damage down a peg. That's spicy. Holy shit. I mean, this would be impossible in like Control or any of those kinds of levels. That'd be nuts. Let's take damage down to 200. For now, damage 200. I think accuracy is pretty good. Reaction speed, that's probably pretty good. I'm gonna take health down 200 as well, just cause Jesus, it takes so many bolts to drop him, man. Actually, no. You know what? I changed mine. We'll say we'll leave it at 300 for now. That means I'm gonna have to like be very resourceful. Like a PR hit would maybe do it. I mean, it's no secret that, yeah, a lot of airlines are indeed struggling right now because, you know, international travel has messed up all kinds of things. And, you know, let's be honest, there were some companies that had some pretty, you know, bad airline incidents over the past couple years anyway. So, yeah, it's no secret that, yeah, the airline travel industry has been struggling for a while, and it's especially struggling over the last calendar year, the last 365 days. So to that point, it's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, yes, that you can make the argument that, yeah, these airline companies have had to tighten their britches, so to speak. But I don't know. At the same time, though, I mean, I guess I don't know. I'll admit I'm not an expert on these matters, but it makes me wonder. And again, maybe I'm being a little bit too cynical here. Somebody pull the strats. No strats today. Maybe I'm being overly cynical here, but it makes me wonder, like, how many years of like crazy profits are they experiencing leading up to a couple of not so great years too. So it's like, yeah, we got to tighten our belts, but it's like, yeah, are we saying that 1 year of, you know, bad financials means that it just cancels out like decades of, you know, awesome company performance, like awesome corporate growth? So it's like, that's where I start to get a little cynical about, like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, this company is really struggling, but it's like, but you were doing the opposite. You were flourishing for so long, so why is it now an issue? But again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe airline companies are not that profitable. So that's something where I'll have to acknowledge that it's an area that I'm not super familiar with. Drop these fools. Although I probably don't have to worry about him too much. I think that's the guy with the golden gun. So I gotta worry about him. I'm just gonna go fast. And by go fast, I mean eat ass. Would you please die? Okay, fine. I just wasted all those bullets just to kill him with the instant kill shot. Damage. Thank you, Philip. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. These puns will empower the kill ability against these lads. They're like vitamins to me. They make me stronger. Scared of the guy with the golden gun, man. Wait, once you stun lock him, you're pretty much in the clear. Alright, so I think we determined that box over there has nothing for us. Did these boxes have bullets? Guns and their bullets? I think they do. I heard a clank. The telltale clank. There is. I'm inside a box. I'm the man. It's that Alice in Chains song, Man in a Box. Excuse me. Let's see. Very loud belch. There we go. I didn't actually blow that one up too. I hope this investment that I'm pouring my bullets into, I mean, I'm spending bullets to make bullets. Hopefully this investment's gonna pay off. Hopefully, like, all these KF7's ammo will be worth my while. I think it will be, because I think you get 10 bullets per in 00 Agent and 007 mode. Actually, for that matter, I need to update the title type of thing. Oh, I don't want to quit the mission. Oh fuck! I just quit the mission. God dang it. That was my bad. Oh, because the mouse was enabled. That's why I was like trying to click away. That's embarrassing. All right. Now is the one. Now is the one, man. I need to get better about alt tabbing with this because it's easy to accidentally quit out when you don't mean to. Let's try and go fast here just because this is... Spent way too long on this first level. This first level is supposed to be easy. I've been hecking it up like an idiot. Oh, I killed him up there. Okay, so he didn't drop it. He drop his stuff. Look at that, man. A headshot with the Cougar Magnum. This man just laughs it off. You're laughing. This man got shot in the head with a Cougar Magnum and you're laughing. Or you think it's funny. I do. And I'm trying to pretending it's thinking it's not. Shaken, not stirred. There it is, yes. Yeah, martini sausage coming at you hot and heavy with featuring ordinary sausage dressed in like a tuxedo as James Bond. But he says it with his ordinary sausage voice. Martini sausage, shaken, not stirred. I can't really do his voice, but I would love to. Alright, so I killed a dude. Again, I'm trying to make sure I grab the ammunitions. I'm gonna actually... Well, should I take out that guy? I feel like he's got something that is very accurate. If he had a shotgun, I wouldn't worry. Like the guy to my right, I think I'll try to get closer to fight him. Because he's not terribly dangerous right now. Ooh, that could be a little bit scary. Trying to take measured risks here. I don't want to waste that. Actually, yeah, I'll just smack him. Trying to not spend my golden gun bullets recklessly, just because there's only so many of those to go around, obviously. Yeah, that guy's with the gold. Wait, he's got the golden gun, man. He could drop me instantly if I'm not careful here. A voice for Eldon. I'm hacking into the mainframe over here. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, it wouldn't be the ordinary sausage guy. I feel like I'm not very good at doing character voices, so it would wind up getting into cringy territory. When I would very much prefer it be based territory. So how do I do a based voice is the question, of course. Look like a water gun. I could see that, Goblin. Also, Goblin, good to see you, bud. Yeah, when it comes down to this game, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but when it comes down to this game's in-game weapons and like the weapon models, that is, the one that always got me was the KF7 Soviet, which we found some of those in these boxes. I always thought the KF7 Soviet, for one thing, yes, this looks like a Super Soaker, full stop. I can absolutely see it. But then the Soviet over here, if I whip this bad boy out, I always thought this looked like a pencil. And I can't unsee it. And I've told it to other people, and they've told me that they can't unsee it after I've told them. So it's like I've cursed their minds with how my mind has been cursed. Now, to you, dear viewer, I have cursed yours as well. Try a slower voice. Hello, I'm hacking into the mainframe over here. No, I'm just memeing, obviously. Now, I don't know if I would ever do like a voice for the D&D characters, and really Pathfinder or Shadowrun characters that we've done on stream. I don't know, maybe. Like I said, I tend to not try necessarily when it comes to like character voice, just because I'm not terribly good at them. Adam, however, who's, well, for anyone who's curious, Disturbed One, who is in the chat, his name is Adam, and he is the DM for our Pathfinder and Shadowrun games, and he does excellent character voices. So his no memes always sound great, especially when they're like extra silly and cartoonish. There was the one in the last session where you did the voice for the prepubescent dude who worked at a fast food restaurant, and it was 100% on point. So we got a good number of bullets here for the KF-7 Soviet. Kind of silly that I'm going out of my way to get all these bullets for the KF-7 Soviet when that's like the default weapon for this level. Looks like an AK. Yeah, I don't know, man. To me, it looks like a pencil. Although it looks especially like a pencil in multiplayer mode when you've got like the split screen, the 4-screen kind of panel view. Need to stop him from setting that alarm off real quick. There we go. I think that's part of what makes it extra weird, for me at least. Because yeah, doing multiplayer with the homies, with my brother and his friends back in the day, we were so used to seeing the smaller screens. When it's shrunk down, it's less obvious. Yeah, the nasally teenager, it was pretty dope. It's pretty sweet. I almost just walked up to that and set it off. Whereas what I should have done was... Oh boy. Just explode. I shot his hat off. I was trying to go for a headshot. You guys are so healthy. Might be coming around the bend. Oh, he did come around the bend. He did exactly what I said he would. Pencil with an underbarrel. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah. It's uncanny. Oh, these didn't... Oh, I should have looked to see before I committed to blowing up all these. These don't actually drop guns. Only some of them do. You're welcome, Phil. Yes, see, you're all cursed. Well, not all of you, obviously. Some of them are able to escape this curse that I've been living with for my entire life. Well, not my entire life, but since I was like 7. So now you feel my pain, my friends. Actually, what it might be better to do is switch to the sniper rifle, aka the Super Soaker. These dudes in the guard towers. No, I don't think I will. I'll do it for the headshots. There we go. I mean, it takes a few headshots because again, I've turned up the difficulty and also the damage that these guys can take. Some shotgun cartridges, not a bunch, just a few. You do. That's correct, Zabasto, and it's happened more times than I want to admit to you, dear viewer, in a Twitch stream, because yes, it's unfortunate. It's why I'm like going very far out of my way, so you can probably tell I'm going very far out of my way to walk up really close to it and aim with the reticle and all that jazz. It's because that has goofed me more times than I want to admit. One shot that. Taking enough damage where it's kind of getting a little bit scary here. I would hate to lower it even further, although in all fairness, they're using pretty strong weapons. The shotgun is a pretty damaging weapon. Should have done your homework. Yeah. With like a cool musical sting. Show what a cool guy I am. Ooh, and we got a big old sneeze. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, thank you for the 420. My man, Adam, thank you very much for that, my friend. Yeah, let me grab that real quick. Oh, not this again. Actually, that's fine. It's set to cancel. There we go. Thank you to Adam for that cheer. That was very kind of you, my friend. That's very sweet. Everything we should explode. It's like an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force out here, man.
Good job.
Oh, thank you for the host as well, Mr. Goblin. That's very kind of you. Sounds good, bud. Have a great night. Review some Shadow. Yes, and I too need to have some stuff that I want to go through on that as well. I know we were talking about some ideas. Here, I can just do this. There we go. Some ideas for enhancements that my lad could get, things that he could buy with his money. Talking about doing something with the decking device to make it more fancy, more fanciful. So yeah, there's some things I need to do some reading about, or at least just thinking up in my head some things that would be like worth my while, I think, for my guy to get. The reason I'm looking, actually, I want to go that way. Let's actually go this way first. But thank you again to Adam. That's very generous of you, my friend. Thank you once again for your generosity and for being a cool dude, a cool guy who doesn't afraid of anything. Too eager for the next game, dude. And the last one was so fun, man. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it a couple times on stream, but I'll continue to talk about it. How I've told a couple of IRL friends, like, yeah, man, the Shadowrun session was so good. It was so fun and so intense, but it was the good kind of intense, obviously. More bullets for Alex. Very good. Whoop, 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 whoop. It was Mr. Phillip. That's exactly correct. Yes. Yeah, I'm a big Bomberman, old school Bomberman fan. Well, when I say old school, I mean like N64 era old school. The new Bomberman stuff is good too. I mean, Super Bomberman R is good, but I'm a shockingly, right, a guy who's playing Goldeneye, a modified version of Goldeneye, is a N64 fanboy. Shocking, right? But yes, it's true. I enjoy lots of N64 things. And that era of Bomberman games was my favoritist. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm like missing all my shots as he's like taking aim. He's like lining up the shot, and I'm like, don't do it. Don't you do it. All right, this guy, I could snoop him. Snoop and poop him. Eventually I'll just explode his box. Is he still alive? He is. Okay, I think he's dead now. Yeah, he's dying now. Good. I'm gonna do this so I can shoot through the boxes. Get more ammo. It's called being economical with your bullets, ladies and gentlemen. Second attack, then hero. Yep, exactly. So good. So good. Excellent games, yeah. Got one bullet left. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, now's a good time to bust this out, actually. Ooh, especially when we're this low on health. Shoot him in the hand. Whoa! I'm hearing golden gun bullets. Actually, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was something else. But I thought I heard golden gun bullets coming my way. Actually, yeah, that one. Oh, it's a shotgun. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, hello. Shot him a couple times and it did not matter. I might turn down damage a bit more then, because yeah, these guys, I mean, again, they're using shotguns, which has something to do with it. Or maybe I should just get good. Let's try it a few more times. One or two more times. That first hit took me down to like the bottom yellow bar. Was it acquired from the Doom Castle? I mean, that is the best named level in the whole game, Mr. D, man. As we can all agree. What kind of castle? The castle, it has a lot of Doom in it, that's why. Mega Man 64, yeah, I never really got into Mega Man, admittedly. Was Mega Man 64 its own game, or was it like a rebrand of Mega Man Legends? Because I know that that Mega Man Legends was big, but that would have been PS1, I suppose. I'll take them all out. There we go. Got that sniper rifle too. Yeah, I'll admit I don't really have a lot of nostalgia for Mega Man myself. I think Mega Man's cool, but I'm awful at the games, and I didn't really go out playing them, unfortunately. Maybe if I was younger, or if I would have been born sooner, that way I could have like started with the NES and or SNES games, because the X games looks incredible, like Mega Man X through X6 or something like that. I don't know how many there are, but the X games look incredible. Hey, Mr. Thorn, what's up, bud? Thank you very much for that raid. Hey, we got JD in here as well. What's up, Mr. JD? Thank you very much, Thorn. We're doing some GoldenEye Randomizer with FPS, or I'm sorry, mouse and keyboard controls. So I got the super smooth mouse and keyboard controls. However, we're playing on 007 difficulty, and I've cranked up the settings a bunch, so I'm getting absolutely bodied, as one absolutely should be. Right now, the guns that we have, so they have shotguns and Cougar Magnums, which is a pretty scary combination, honestly. It's a lot of damage overall. Also, I'm just doing peanuts for damage right now. Okay, dropped his ass. What's up, Mr. Thorn? We got Dino as well. Hell yeah. Just chilling on... Oh, very cool. Very nice. Yeah. That's awesome, JD. Buying some time on your stream. Yeah. I appreciate you joining in, man. It's very kind of you. It's not bothering. It is fully enjoyable company sharingness. It's probably a better word for, you know what I mean. I'm glad that you're here regardless. Not very good at dying. Mr. Thornton, how are you doing? And also, what were you doing? What were you streaming? In fact, I can do this. A quick shout out for our buddy. Whoops. Not backslash. It's this one. There we go. We get the shout out. Oh, some Fire Emblem. Hell yeah, bud. That's awesome. Is this a... I always love to ask if this is a blind playthrough or if you've fired an emblem before. Well, with 3 houses specifically. Sneak behind here before they can get at me. I've never actually been killed by that guy with a golden gun, but I'm not about to wait around to find out what that's like. Azure Moon. Interesting. Now, I'll confess, I don't think I know what Azure Moon is. Is it related to Fire Emblem? How many headshots? Jesus, there it is. First in... Oh, for that one particular route. I got you. Because, yeah, there's different ways you can play 3 houses, right? Oh, he fell upwards somehow. Yeah, there's the whole thing where there's, like, the different paths you can take, and they have different story things that happen as a result. Four times? That's awesome. So that means you've experienced 12 houses then. Is that correct, Mr. D-Man? He's got a... Yeah, he's really thick-headed. But I think I might do is try to save my shotgun ammo just because that's really useful. Didn't I find that these don't have bullets, or do they have bullets? They do, okay. There we go. Oh, okay, so that's like the name of one of the routes then. I gotcha. It's a dozen houses. Sounds like it happened in place. No, that's cool though. I will confess I've yet to actually play a Fire Emblem game. It's a series that I think I would enjoy a lot. I have a number of friends who are big fans of the series. Of course, Smash Brothers has a bunch of characters in it, and they all seem really freaking cool. And I've been recommended many games in the series, so I would say for me at least it's just a matter of time until I get off my lazy ass and actually play these great games. Of course, I would miss. Don't need to set off the alarm. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's a good series, yeah. I would say that for the friends of mine who have like recommended the series to me, they know my tastes pretty well. And it's like, yeah, it's like they basically are like, yeah, Alex, I think you would enjoy this. This seems like it'd be up your alley. And I tend to trust their recommendations, so. Actually, I'll go and ask you guys if you're in my position, if you were me. Imagine me being me, I'm me, and I've never played a Fire Emblem game ever. I've played Advanced Wars, and I liked it. I was never particularly good at it, but I liked it. What would be a good starting baby's first, maybe not baby's first, but Alex's first Fire Emblem game? I guess a good entryway into the series. Because I've heard 3 Houses is good. I've heard it's a little bit easy, according to some, compared to like the more hardcore games later in the series. I know there was a few 3DS games that were apparently incredible from what I've heard. Radiant Dawn's good though. The GBA, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Dino. I'm thinking that the GBA games might be what I would be more attuned to like starting with, and going from there. Because it seems like those are more old school, closer to the original games, and they sound like they're pretty challenging. And I like challenging. I don't like, I don't want to get my butt completely destroyed, but partially destroyed. Partial butt destruction. That's all I'm asking. all I'm after. Let's see if this can shoot through walls. It do shoot through walls. Oh, hello. Blazing Blade, I haven't heard of that one. Pretty good starting point, 3DS games, yeah. Customize, oh, maybe that's the strat then, yeah. Maybe for the people that said it was too easy, maybe they didn't, like, customize it very well. Or customize it too easily. Let's see if anybody sneaks up from behind me. Shia LaBeouf. Pretty good idea this year's interesting. Oh. Thought I was hearing bullets for a second, but nope. Lily, I was losing my marbles. There we go. You worried about difficulty? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more worried about just finding that sweet spot, I would say, with the difficulty where, yeah, it's like challenging, but not complete, what I said earlier, butt destruction, you know. I like a challenge, but I don't want it to feel like I'm just getting stomped. Like, I don't want it to be the kind of thing where the game expects you to have played all the previous games in the series, because that's how some of these things go, right? Like, you'll jump in the middle of a series, and it's like, oh, by this point, we expect you to have already experienced all these other mechanics. So we're gonna throw you off the deep end. But yeah, it sounds like, yeah, GBA games and or Three Houses would be a solid choice. 3DS is a bit different. Interesting. Also, very explosive. Very good. So explosives still mess these guys up real good. You know what? I'm actually gonna golden gun this fool. How many shots he gets for his golden gun? I only get like the one after reload. This guy gets all kinds of bullshit. 3 shots in the face with the shotgun, by the way. Ain't that some shit? The answer is yes, it is some shit. Was. I'm surprised that these guns aren't damaged by me blowing them up with these explosive boxes. I think I'm just standing perfectly still in the line of fire. Is he alive? Oh, okay, I just saw him die. Ready to all those good. Yeah. Is that the one that's on the GameCube, Mr. D-Man, or is that on the Wii? I know there's at least one on both. Be some lads there. Golden gun lad right here. Oof, not a moment too soon. All the while, this guy's just like he knows what's happening. He's feeling the bullets whir by him, and he just doesn't give a shit. On the Wii, I got you. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard the originals are kind of rough, especially for newbies. Like, they're good games, and they were great for their time, but yeah, it's like they maybe wouldn't be great for somebody in my position who's looking for a solid, a safe and respectful first time. You know, everyone's first time is a little bit awkward. There's nothing wrong with that, but you know, you want to find somebody you can trust, a game you can trust, a game that won't take advantage of me and my noviceness, won't take advantage of my inexperience. And now that I'm shooting this guy, now I'm his problem. Now he's like, okay, now I'll deal with this dude, this jabroni who's shooting at me. Shut the box behind him. Why won't you assholes die? Good lord. Who gave these assholes so much health? Again, it's me. I'm the asshole who made them so healthy. It's that meme of SpongeBob, and he's like, got all the wanted posters, and he's looking for like this monster, and the monster pictures make it look like just conspicuously like him, and he's looking like, who's this person that's causing all this trouble? Where am I gonna find him? And it's like, it's me. I'm the person. I did this to myself. Ba 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 ba. Making these fools that turn into Swiss cheese. All these bullets I'm tossing their way. Oh, Radiant. Oh, Radiant Dawn is the Wii one. Path of Radiance is the GameCube one. Okay, yeah. The Radiance on both ones is what throws me. Fire Emblem 4. Ah, okay, yeah, modern mechanics. Yeah. Maybe not a good one for, yeah, beginner. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Hey, what's up, Steve? Good to see you, friend. So, yes, with Goldeneye Randomizer, it doesn't randomize like a ton of stuff. It randomizes your starting weapon, and it randomizes weapons for, it's not per enemy, but it's per enemy group, if that makes sense. So, like, in this level that I'm in right here, there's the bad guys that have, like, the brown coats, like the brown suits, and then there's the green military lads, and then there's the yellow kind of gold colored officer lads. Those enemies all are kind of their own groups. So the gold lads have golden guns, or the yellow lads have golden guns. The green lads have either shotguns or Cougar Magnums, and the brown lads have actually both, either Cougar Magnums or shotguns. Actually, now that I say that out loud, maybe the grouping isn't per outfit or per like uniform. Maybe it's like something that's intrinsic to the game. Maybe it's more internal, where it's not as like obvious. Like these guys, yeah, these guys having the golden guns is scary, because golden guns will, you know, kill you instantly, obviously. And I'm playing on 007 difficulty mode, which is, you know, very irresponsible of me, obviously. So we've gotten this far and haven't taken any hits yet. That's good. But it's really fun. It also does add in some extra enemies. I think the yellow lad who was right here, who I killed, I'm pretty sure he doesn't normally spawn there. There's usually a bad guy, but it's not usually an officer lad. So I think that's one other thing that the randomizer throws in, is that it will randomly toss in like enhanced enemies that have stronger weapons and have more health. There's also bonus bad guys that can get spawned in, and I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but there's like extra special surprises that can happen. Now I've played through this once before, and I only got one extra big surprise once ever. So, but yeah, I won't spoil it for anybody who doesn't know what I'm referring to, because it's pretty cool when it happens. But yeah, there is an extra special surprise that can happen. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, that's not good. There's a lot of lads. Oh, I'm backing up. Okay, we need to get behind cover. There's a lot of golden gun lads, and I'm very afraid. Firing my shotgun down a tunnel and just hoping for hits. And I'm getting hits, but nothing else is good for my stats. Oh, I got 3 in one shot. It's good and great for my accuracy. Not that I really care that much about my accuracy. Do they shoot you? Oh, yeah. They're definitely shooting at me too. And yeah, when it comes to the golden gun, it is still very scary. I'm trying to be very careful. I don't want to blow up the mainframe like I did last time. Oh. Do I run away? Oh, it spawns bad guys. Right? Offsite data backup complete. I feel like it spawns more guys that will pop in that way. For anybody who's curious, by the way, I do have a command in the chat. If you're thinking to yourself, like, this sounds awesome and I want to play it, I have this little guy right here that is a link to the randomizer mod that I'm using, and it works, like I said, pretty dang well, but I will acknowledge it is not complete, I don't think. I believe the person who made this mod had originally ambitions to do a lot more with it, and the project is mostly defunct. I mean, there haven't been any like updates in a few years. So there's a good chance this is about all we're gonna get from the randomizer mod. However, if you're wondering like, wow, this looks really smooth, how are you playing? I'm actually playing with mouse and keyboard controls. So there's a separate command I have for that one. If you type !mouse keyboard into the chat, you'll see a link to a modified branch from the 1964 emulator. Now, I didn't even know this emulator existed, but there's an emulator called 1964, and there's a modified development branch or modified version that has a really nifty mouse hook that the developers have been able to use that allows you to basically like emulate the game's controls, the mouse and keyboard, or mouse aiming specifically, really. And it's super smooth and I love it. It works for Goldeneye and Perfect Dark. I actually played through Perfect Dark with mouse and keyboard last year, sometime over the summer, I believe. And it worked pretty dang well. Only a few instances of it being a little bit clunky, but like it's played super smooth and I love it. Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of spoiled with it just because it feels so nice. All right, that's it. To the platform. So down we go. Eee. So is it on emulator? Yeah, it's the 1964 emulator. There are a number of N64 emulators that are out there, and many of them are imperfect. I would say Project 64 is probably the most popular one, and there's a lot of people within the emulators community that will tell you that Project 64 is an inferior product, and that it is inferior to like Mupen 64 or 1964 or BizHawk. There's a few others that are quite good. To me, they all have different perks and detriments. Some of them are, some of them have things that make them better than the others, and vice versa. So they all have their own pros and cons, I suppose. Also, good to see you, Puzzle Well. It's good to see you, my friend. Equip the bungee cord. Yeah, wouldn't that be some shit if the game was like, oh yes, we got to say the secret word. Look at that accuracy, by the way. Yo, it's because of that shotgun, baby. Pulling out that them strats, baby, with that shotgun. Thank you for joining, Puzzle Well. Didn't look like a survivable fall. Did you see how at one point it actually had us, it looked like we fell through the wall at one point? Now, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again. I'm also using an enhanced texture pack that uses AI to clean up the textures a little bit. However, you'll see some moments like this emblem right here. This emblem looks a little bit crusty. You can see there's some of the letters have some weird jank to them. The 3 has like a weird cutoff to it. There, you'll see a few points in this game. There's some, like, this image looks a little bit warped from the AI texturing, like enhanced texturing that's going on there, so it's a little bit weird. I don't know if I like it. I just wanted to mix it up because I wanted to do something different. I was like, Goldeneye Randomizer with mouse and keyboard. What's a third thing I can do to mix it up? And I was like, we'll do some AI texture packs, but with the acknowledgement that it's going to be a little bit cursed. Committing Sudoku, exactly. Whoa, dual-wielded Cougar Magnums as the starting weapon? That's dope. That's awesome. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, sounds good, Steve. Yeah. Like I said, I got the links in the chat for anybody who's curious. And if you missed it, you can type !GE rando for the randomizer link, !mouse keyboard for the 1964 emulator, and !textures for the texture mod. But again, the texture mod, I will admit, doesn't really look that good. I think it looks more good than bad, but there are some parts that look kind of cursed. We got a remote mine, of course. Yeah, things like this, like the remote mine, which you need for the quests, or for the missions rather, those are the same. For some reason, it doesn't show my pistols, which is a little bit strange. But anyway, yeah, we got these puppies though. Yeah, to be honest, Puzzle Well, I had not heard of it either until I did the Perfect Dark. Dang it. Somebody just shot me in the head, the top of my head, and I reacted like a jabroni, and I just walked out the stall like it's no big deal. Whoa. Jesus. Am I gonna die in this first room? Also, I'm a little bit sad because they get Cougar Magnums again. I wonder if like this is how it's gonna be for all guys, where they would normally spawn with KF7 Soviets. Maybe KF7 Soviets have been switched up to Cougar Magnums, which is a little bit disappointing because you'd like to see more randomization, obviously. Although we'll see levels where there's like the DMC5s, where there's the ZMTs. We'll get other levels where there's other weapons tossed in. Off to a good start though. I've got very little health to begin with. Now, will these give me two fun toys to play with? Got his attention. Oh boy. Oh, Scientist Man. I just shot him in the booty hole. Oh boy, Scientist Man. Why do you have a shotgun? What the hell? Scientists are not supposed to have weapons. Holy shit. But no, it works pretty well though. Yeah, Project 64, Mupen 64, those are great. BizHawk, I think, is pretty good. It's got a lot of cool speedrunning tools. So BizHawk's great. But yeah, 1964 works really fucking well. It's probably, I would say, as far as like overall, it doesn't have as many features and bells and whistles as Mupen, Project 64, BizHawk, but I would say as far as just like doing its job with just straight emulation with no bells and whistles and shenanigans, I would say 1964 is probably my favorite. But again, I would say it depends on the circumstances. Also, Mr. Elgaso, what's going on, my dude? Thank you very much, my man. That's very generous of you. 29 months, dude. Holy fuck. 29 months. Have we even been alive for 29 months, Elgaso? Also, this he doesn't know where I am. Lets me take advantage of the situation that much better. Oh, except I can't shoot him. Oh my god. Calm your ass down, dude. Calm your titties over here. Okay, I calmed his titties for him. Just use inverted textures. Wait, do you mean like inverted colors or inverted like so it flips it upside down? There's no wrong answer, of course. They're all hilarious. Pulling out the N64. Yeah, I mean, obviously nothing, when it really gets down to it, nothing beats original hardware. And I do still have my original copy, and I do still have, cart that is, and I do still have an N64 that works. Yes, all line up, please. Makes my job a lot easier. Look how many times I shot him in the gun. Not the love gun, but the other gun. The shooting gun. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. This AI is surprisingly smart, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me. There we go. Why do you have a shotgun? I'm gonna assume that I'm okay to kill you, science man. You dropped a key card. Feels a little cursed, but alright. Hey, what's up, Mr. Matt? Stay in the stall. Yeah, I guess if somebody shot me in the head and I lived, I wouldn't want to stay there necessarily. Some Bill Nye shit going on there. It's good, but thank you, Ogasso, by the way. That's so freaking generous of you, man. Jesus, that's a lot of time. What's this science man doing out here? I didn't think the science lads would be out in the open like this. He dropped a key, which is just literally a giant fucking key. Isn't that some shit? It's not a key card, nah, man. It's a fucking skeleton key that should be on a keychain. Key ring. It's gonna awaken the horde. Horde awakened. Oh, okay, I thought he dead. I thought he dead. That was a good sentence. Why do you have so much health? Again, questioning when I fully know the answer. Jesus. I'm hearing more doors open. I'm very afraid. Just shot him in the butt. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I took him out, but at what cost? To myself and or my sanity. And I know I keep harping on this, and I promise it's not that I'm like trying to say that like AI texturing bad, but look at this like weird line artifact that's happening with the wall texture. So again, this is not what the original game had, so it's a little bit silly, a little bit cursed. Hide the chips. What, are you afraid he'll eat them? Delicious. Clearly that's what he means by chips, right? There's nothing else. Dude, I wish, Sebastian. I fucking wish, man. Inverted colors, though. Yeah, they're not scientists. They're science mans. Science men's. Do you like how I keep shooting their helmets off or their hats off? Because the shotgun has such a wide spread. Spread them wide, Alex says. Oh my. Also, I like how I am not very deep into this level, and I have, let's see how little health I have remaining. Hardly any health. It very well might be. Yeah, I think the science man's placements might be randomized, or at least modified in some way. Take the blood that must be taken. Hell yes, dude. You know I'm down for the Metalocalypse references, man. Always and forever. Okay, I think we've explored this area. Now, the reason I'm exploring here is not because I need to kill everybody because I have an insatiable bloodlust. It's because I'm worried about somebody sneaking up behind me like Shia LaBeouf and exploding my butthole. So I'm trying to make sure we have as few surprises as possible. Novelty key. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. I was almost just fucking unloaded. Can I blow up the lockers? Took his ass out. Hell yeah. I'm hearing doors. Okay, I was thinking maybe somebody's gonna sneak up behind me. Looks like a generator. Yeah, I kind of does. Back in the rooms, yeah, I kind of did. Look at these guys with regular bullets or regular guns. KF7 Soviets. Clank. The satisfying clank and clunk of... Oh, fuck. Of shooting their helmets. Damn it. Yeah, they have Soviets, which is weird. Maybe some enemies aren't special and like have the standard loadout regardless. Qdoba was the culprit. I like Qdoba, I like Chipotle, but I would say if forced to choose, I would say I probably lean towards Qdoba. I haven't had either in a minute though. And I have several near me. I just feel like whenever I'm in the mood for some kind of like Mexican inspired fusion foods, I feel like I've got a number of other options nearby. There's like a couple of really nice taquerias near me. I've mentioned before my love for a wonderful magical place that I lovingly refer to as Liquor Store Tacos that Grace and I go to on occasion. And it's amazing. So it's like, I'm kind of spoiled. Oh, Jesus. I'm kind of spoiled. I've got so many places near me that are incredible. So I don't really have much need for Qdoba or Chipotle as like, you know, for scratching particular culinary itches. But it's alright. He's okay. Probably the best like chain. Yeah, I would probably say so. I mean, I know a lot of people really like Chipotle. For me, it's just okay. I don't hate it. Let's look and see if there's any other surprises. I certainly don't dislike it, but I just feel like it's just so-so. It's very just it's like a safe option. Let's sneak down this way. Let's see if this is a wise choice or not. Alright, so 2 headshots is what it takes with the Cougar Magnum. And somehow I didn't... Oh, okay, this guy's already dead then. I was gonna say, somehow I didn't alert the horde just now. Remixes their rice with cilantro. Yeah, I know we've talked about cilantro before. Also, I have a weird memory of this box being significant. Does this give me anything cool? Or am I full of shit? I think I'm full of shit. Oh, it had ammo. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. Yeah, we've talked before about how some people have a genetic disposition to strongly dislike cilantro and make it taste like soap or copper. And sadly, as I get older, I think I'm one of those people. Because yeah, I don't like hate cilantro. Like I wouldn't refuse to eat a thing that had cilantro, but I really don't like it. Like and I like it less as I get older. So I would be one of those people where I would not be a fan. So yeah, yeah, the rice, yeah, I don't love it. It's just so-so. Gonna be lads in here. And this will absolutely alert. Oh, how did I miss these guys? I already opened that door, didn't I? Am I losing my mind? Maybe they spawned in after the fact. Maybe that's another thing the randomizer does. There he goes. I could have sworn I checked this room. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm full of shit. Also, the way these doors open when it's the other way. Hold up. So if I open up this door this way, and then I open up this door this way, you can see it's like this is not ergonomically appropriate, man. Or not ergonomically, but not does not have a great flow to it, so to speak. So some of these have toys in them. Some of them have ammo. And now I'm definitely unleashing the horde. Could be a cheaty son of a bitch. Look at that, that little side hop that guy just did. There was no danger from where he was at. He just wanted to jump around like a fucking lunatic, and I love it. And I love him for it. Whoa, how many assholes are stuck in there? Is it a clown car? I need to hide behind something, because I'm running out of places to run. Jesus, this is so scary. Fuck. All right. Jesus, don't want yeah, you don't want soapy copper in your burrito, and I can't say I blame you, honestly. My doggy's making little doggy noises. Hi, buddy. You taste what it's supposed to taste like along with the soap. Yeah, it's not supposed to taste like soapy copper or soapy pennies. We smell pennies. It's not how it's supposed to taste, allegedly. If John Cilantro, the inventor of cilantro, is to be believed. Oh, how did that not blow that up too? There we go. Yeah, I see the one gun that dropped too. Yeah, you know what I'm referring to, Arctic. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I think you were the one that introduced me to that video, actually. I can keep my pennies safe. He's got a $2 bill in his hand. Inexplicably. I forgot I had 2 of these, by the way. Whoa, whoa! Jesus, almost exploded your butthole. Why am I so fixated on buttholes today? What does that say about me as a human being? Really? You like how they're just not reacting? They're like, we're not too bothered. It's fine. This guy finally fucking reacted. And now he reacted. All right, cool. So I'm gonna wait for this fucking. Actually, no. I'm gonna meet them. Meet me. I'm gonna cat them outside. How about that? Whoop. Clonks, clonks. Yep, every time. Oh fuck. Apparently I found some more Cougar Magnum ammo. Good for me. Oh, this has nothing in it. Yeah, so having the second gun out doesn't really do me any favors. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. Now it's just down to the KF7, which is the least exciting gun to have right now, because that's the stock gun. Hey, what's up, Mr. Zing? Yeah, that's what's happening here. It's just random explosives in just the thicker boxes. Now here's gonna be the 3 boys. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm sorry, was that? Okay, there's the surprise. Is that Mayday? Oh, I think she killed herself, actually. You saw it very briefly. Was that her name, Mayday, from A View to a Kill? You see her very briefly in, what am I trying to think of? Oh no, I'm thinking of Xenia. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's what that was. I think it was Mayday, and I think she had a grenade launcher, but then she exploded herself with it. So that's the surprise. You'll see like extra super special enemies. Super special extra enemies that are based off of main characters from the game or other Bond games. So you'll see Jaws sometimes. You'll see Mayday. You'll see oh, you got a oh, you're dope. Okay, good. You had a gun and I got very scared. Right. He also gave me a gun, I guess. Yeah, sorry for shooting you, homie. Thanks for being cool about this. You ever just, get shot 4 times in the head and or chest and be like, I don't have to react. This is fine. First dose. Excellent, Mr. Arctic. I had my first dose a few weeks ago, and I have my second one in about a week, the 29th. In fact, I'll need to double check because they only verbally told me come back on the 29th. They didn't give me an appointment date, so I'm gonna have to call them and be like, yo, when should I show up, fam? Because they gave me like the card that said I got vaccinated with the first shot, but they didn't like give me a thing that said, yes, come back this day. So it's like, I want to make sure I heard them correctly. Did he have a, oh, you know what? I don't think that he did, but I think I saw what might have thrown you off, Steve, because the officer outfits do look a little bit like they've definitely got something going on there, but no, I don't think that's what that was, thankfully. The back part of the car. I checked the back part too. I'll double check just to be safe though, and like I said, I can always just give him a call. Yes, the officer lads. Oh god. Yeah, the officer lads have something going on there. Okay, I think that guy shot me behind him. So that room's pretty hopping. I might have to do, what I might have to do is open that door and then double back to the next room back. Did he just throw a grenade? He did. He just threw a grenade. The fucking mad lad. Oh, thank you, Phil, for that follow, by the way. All right, we'll go it a couple more times. I could lower the damage, the enemy health. I could start to lower the numbers. But I like the challenge, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long I want to keep up the jig. We actually dropped his ass. Hell yeah. Does anybody know if there's more stuff up in the vents? Like if I should be spending more time up there? I don't think that there is, but I could not remember to save my life. Here comes Shotgun Science Man pretty soon. Whoa! Eric, my man. Eric, you handsome son of a bitch. I ought to kiss you on the mouth. What's going on, man? Thank you, Mr. Eric. That's my man Chimpin' is easy in the chat. If you're ever curious, Chimpin' is indeed easy. Thank you very much, Eric. Holy shit. Thank you very much, my friend. 36 months. Elgaso resubbed earlier for some obscene number of months, and now Eric, not one to be one-upped, is like, hold my beer. Thank you very much, my man. Holy shit. Oh, it's definitely Victoria. Thank you for joining as well. Cilantro, yes, yeah. When the cilantro wars are raged, we will clearly draw the line and we pick our sides. Thank you, Eric. Holy shit. Eric, I was just thinking about you and the boys earlier today, actually. Something reminded me of the LAN party stuff, and I can't remember what it was, but I remember thinking like, man, I hope everyone's doing okay in pandemic times, because, you know, we're all unable to socialize and hang out in person and land it up in person. We haven't, you know, done a LAN party in a while, and the pandemic stuff sucks. It sucks every butt ever. However, I certainly have high hopes that, you know, that we'll be able to reconvene sooner than later. We'll be able to join forces once again. All right, I'm gonna preemptively run away because I have a feeling these guys are gonna start pouring out of that room, because it's a goddamn clown car in here apparently. Except they're not opening it yet. I did just get a key. Oh, there they go. What's the first thing I do? I shoot his goddamn hat off. Yeah, stand in the line so I can shoot all the way through you, please. How are you not dead? I shot you so many times. I am gonna go this way. Oh, interesting. All right. I thought for sure that guy was gonna continue up the stairs. Probably would have been a wiser choice, TBH. Blasted his ass. Don't move yet as they continue shooting at me. I like the one dude who threw a fucking grenade at my dead corpse, just to make sure I was dead and made sure his own homies were dead too. Yeah, you'd think that would do it, man. That founder's badge though, Eric, dude, Eric, you making that badge look sick. Thank you very much, man. Seriously, 36 months, holy shit. That's an absurd amount of time. I mean, good freaking lord. I could be wrong, Eric. I think you were the very first one. I think you were my first, Eric. Oh my, Alex. Everyone remembers their first time. Everyone remembers their first is special. And 420, oh wait, hold on. I'll give you the extra special one, Mr. Elgaso. 420, baby! Nut, yeah! There it is. Thank you. Thank you for redeeming that, Mr. Elgaso. Also, I alt-tabbed by accident, so let me re-enable the mouse. There it is. Whew, okay, now we're good. And we haven't taken any damage? No damage yet. Holy shit. Land of no paints, you're goddamn right it is, D-Man. D-Man knows what's up. More about enemy spam than like tankiness? Yeah, exactly. The fact that I've made enemies extra tanky is, you know, an arguably not great choice on my part. I'm definitely making it interesting, for me at least, hopefully. Hopefully interesting for you guys too, but definitely make it interesting and like extra challenging. Ouch! Oh, I can't shoot past your dude's dead body. And again, I'm trying to like check the boxes for ammo, which apparently is scattered everywhere. The point blank rockets. Oh yeah, which is a thing that can happen. I remember when I did Goldeneye Randomizer a year or two ago. There was one level, I want to say it was the train level, or maybe it was the depot. One of those levels. All the bad guys randomized into having rocket launchers, and it was as miserable and stupid as you can imagine. So shit like that can and will happen most likely, eventually. Lots of bullets. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I know that's one issue that some of the looter shooter games sometimes have, is that yeah, the bullet sponge enemies can be really frustrating to have to deal with. So I did get shot once earlier, and I only have a few shots before we are dead. Dead. What else do I have? It's that or AK-47 and or well, KF-7 Soviet and nothing else. I'm not hearing clanks, so maybe they do drop ammo. I don't know what kind of ammo it is though. It's for ammo. It's ammo for stuff I don't know if I have yet. I'm hearing more. Here we go. Like, this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. Some KF Soviet ammo. Or really, I guess it's just like long bullet ammo. Because you can see there's like the bullet icon to show what kind of ammo it's for. So with shotguns, magnum bullets. I think the small clips are for like pistols and such. Of course, we have no pistol. Yet. No reaction. I got the explosion, the explosion damage on that guy earlier. And we know there's more lads. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 30 bullets to my name. Not much. Oh boy. I keep trying to reload. All the while, there are no more bullets. Last bullet. All right. Back up to a full clip. I'll take what I can get. Oh, there's more? Ah, there is more. Really? Can I ask what game that was, Zabaster? Oh god. Here's the Dr. Doke face. What about them numbers though? Alright, so here's the part where it looked like Mayday was in here. Let's see if she's still here. It is! And she grenaded me! I feel like I'm not calling her by the right name. James Bond Mayday. Okay, that is her name, yeah. From A View to a Kill, right? Yeah, Zoran's bodyguard, right. Yeah. That's the one, that's the one. Yeah, so I have to be careful there. I have to open the door and then hide and have the grenade bounce back and kill her. Oh, then I get the grenade launcher if I am successful, too. That's what's nice. Like how he doesn't know how to get to me, so he just kind of runs around. Although... Okay, I didn't kill you, so where are you? Very good. I'm waiting for Science Man. Shotgun Science Man. Oh, come get me. Shotgun Science Man's not real. He can't hurt you. Meanwhile, Shotgun Science Man. Borderlands 2. Oh, okay. Pretty cathartic though, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Borderlands 2 not too long ago. Someone brought it up as like a game that a lot of people played back in the day. I know Borderlands 1 is remembered well, but it seems like 2 was a big one for a lot of folks. Understandably so. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Waiting for that to happen. Okay, so I did shoot him, yeah. You can see I was like trying to shoot through him, through the door, so I can get to that guy. Aye! Trying to maximize my bullet economy as much as possible. But, of course, I have very little health left already. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be picking up the KF7, by the way. Whoa! I can see him. Maybe I shouldn't be picking up the KF7 ammo. Maybe I should just be stuck with what I got, by the way, because it occurs to me. Oh, Science Man got me. There he is. I didn't even know where he came from, man. I feel like I looked everywhere for him. Maybe he, like, teleports in or something. But yeah, I didn't pick up 3, though. Yeah, I heard some people were slightly disappointed by 3. I think for a lot of fans of the series, they still liked it, but yeah, it didn't seem to have, like, the big mainstream success that 2 did. And 1, for that matter. Yeah, there's nothing that way. I didn't think so. That's satisfying, just getting the 2 quick ones on that guy right there. My man's out here blind firing, man. Like, he couldn't even see me. But his arm's good. There's Science Man! Oh, jeez. Okay. We're doing alright. We got the key card as well. Big into Division. But, yeah, I heard Division 2 was not everyone's favorite, which is a shame because it looked awesome. That's a critique I've heard from a few others as well. But Outriders is worse, though. That's really a shame, because Outriders looks so freaking cool. But yeah, the bullet sponginess would be a deterrent for me, at least, getting into it, just because with certain games, I mean, I guess it depends on, like, what level it is, and, you know, if you have equipment that is appropriate for the level you're attempting, that kind of stuff. Because I can think of, like, Warframe, which is a game I love. In Warframe, if you attempt a level that you're not kitted out to deal with, then you're gonna have a bad time, because everything's gonna be a bullet sponge. But if you're kitted out appropriately, then usually it takes just a couple slaps to knock out a guy, or a couple shots, so it's not super spongy. Boop, boop, boop. I think they might. Oh, I wasn't supposed to shoot that, was I? Oh shit. Well, it doesn't say I failed the mission necessarily, but that's the opposite of good. Whoop, he came up behind me. Shot the buff. Just like as advertised. Crap. Yeah, I need that to open that door. Unless the key I got offers the same functionality. Are we not dead? There we go. I could see their health bars above their head to know, like, how close I got them. Came after, right, yeah. Just felt more generic. Even with gear appropriate, oh yeah. I'm glad you're still enjoying it. I'm glad it hasn't taken away from the experience for you, Victoria. That's good. Cause yeah, for me it would probably make it a little bit less good personally. I guess the key opens this door, so yeah, I guess we don't need that terminal then. Like how quickly you reload in this game. I mean, it's very unrealistic, but it is convenient. Reloading super fast, just like click, click, and that's it. In Perfect Dark and other games, it's much more elaborate. Although Time Splitters has the same kind of mechanic. Same reload animation type of idea. And that was done by the same people. Different, like, dev team name, but same, like, developers as this game in Perfect Dark, or a lot of the same people at least. Looking to see if there's any more lads who are going to try to sneak up behind me, because that was a problem earlier. Like coming from this direction. Okay, I guess it's fine. They're coming right for you, Ned. Yeah. Exactly, D-Man. Warframe, the super. Yeah, exactly. You feel like a badass for sure. I'm trying to go to. Oh fuck! See, that's the guy I was waiting for. I was waiting for this guy to show up because I knew he would. I think there's some bullshit enemy spawns happening. Uh-oh, grenades. Okay, well, there's Mayday. And she grenaded everything and everybody. That guy's still there. But I got a grenade launcher now, which means I'll be dangerous when it comes time for that area that I died in last time. And that man was so bloodied. Yeah, no more bullshit coming up behind us. So no dokification happening out here. We need to find him though. There's a few different places where he could spawn. I like how Doke has a gun for this mod. That makes me very happy. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because in the standard game he's holding like a little device in his hand, like a little box. It's the key decoder thingy that he has in his hand. So I guess they had to like show him holding something, and the randomizer was like, gun. He holds the power of a gun in his hand. Now, how many bullets do I have for grenade launcher? 3. Pretty gosh darn good. Whoop. So I fire once, and I know there's more where that came from. I say that. Hope there's no bad guy or no scientist lads behind that door that I care about. So I'm just firing with reckless abandon. Yeah, that's more what I was expecting to see. Yes, 3 in 1. Yes, yes. Still checking behind me. You can tell I'm still nervous. How badly I got last time we were in this part. I got these grenades though. I'm a little bit scared to use them here though, just because the shotgun lads are still scary. Okay, I guess that's bulletproof. Gonna deal with that guy first before I venture that way. We might not need to go this way, but I feel like I should check this area at some point anyway, just because that is one place where Doke could spawn. Be very careful to not shoot the chemical containers, because that would be awful, because that's damage over time that I do not want to have to deal with. I see lads there. Uh-oh, door's shut behind me. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. So scary, man. Jesus, okay. Trying to keep a path behind me where I could double back if need be. More lads. I'm hearing door noises, and it made me scared that it was someone sneaking up behind me. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. They are coming up behind me. Shotgun, man. For science, man. What the hell? Hopefully killing these guys does not count towards science kills. Oh, crap, man. I guess they could see me from there. I thought I was out of sight, out of mind. Turns out I was neither. I think they just saw the tip of my head. A problem with the game, the genre's foundations. I mean, it's not across the board, but I think there are a number of looter shooters where that has been a problem. Because, like, again, we were talking about Warframe. I think so long as you're leveled appropriately for an area, it's not really a problem in Warframe, but I've heard it's a problem in Division 2. And yeah, other looter shooters for sure. Which I guess kind of makes sense that, yeah, you want it to feel like, you know, if I have a low-powered gun and I shoot a bad guy in the head and they die instantly, then it means that there's an imbalance in that sense. So I mean, on the one hand, I get it that yeah, it makes sense to have certain bad guys tanky, but if it's too much, then it cheapens the effect, obviously. Give me one sec. I'm gonna give me like a few minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I think my doggy might want to go outside as well. So give me like a few minutes. I'm gonna take a quick potty break. Let's get back to it then. Let me switch back to this guy. All right. So I'm debating, should I, yeah, should I switch this up by lowering the numbers? I feel like I want to try it a few more times with this, but I think I'll eventually want to lower one of these. I think reaction speed's fine. I think accuracy's probably fine. One of these I'll eventually want to lower, because when I look at the level list, runway, I think I won't have any problems. Surface should be pretty chill. Bunker will get tricky. Silo might get tricky. Frigate will be tough. Surface 2. Surface 2 might be tough. Bunker will kick the Bunker 2 will kick the shit out of me. Statue will be awful. Archives will be okay. Streets will kick the shit out of me. Depot, train, like some of these are gonna get rough, man. I don't even want to think about control, man. I don't even want to think about that shit right now. But eventually we'll have to. Caverns, Cradle, Aztec and Egyptian, same shit. It's like, man, I'm scared of even thinking about that, man. Holy shit. Got a clip? Yeah. If it's short, yeah, you can go now. Post it, Victoria. We'll watch together. But yeah, so now I'm debating if I wanted to lower these things now. I would say if I lower anything, whoops. Oh, no, not that one. If I lower anything, it would probably be enemy damage, actually. Maybe to like 150. We'll lower it slightly. Especially, I think this won't be as bad later on, presumably, where there are levels where they don't start with shotguns. Because right now, shotguns, I mean, that's so much damage. That's like so much. So I would wager that's probably part of why it feels inflated right now. Okay, yeah. So we had like an example of bullet sponge. Let me pause real quick. Crap. What am I? Oh, yeah, I'll just press this button. There we go. There we go. Extra mans. There's my good boy. My good doggy. In case I was curious. In case I was wondering, where's my good boy? He's right there. Being a good boy, as he is known to do. Whoa, crap. I clicked outside the window and all kinds of stuff happened. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry about that. Okay, I didn't quite stop him before he could run out. Oh, I missed him. Okay. And again, these guns are not silenced. They are very loud, so I'm surprised that these guys are very cool with all this noise I'm making. Yes, line up like that. Perfect. Science Man's gonna be coming out. Probably. If it doesn't come out now, it's gonna be a problem because he'll come out when I least expect him to. Maybe that's the point. Listening for the door open noise. That's usually when Science Shotgun Man makes his appearance. Yeah, like he spawns right in here sometimes. So now I have to watch my back to see when he's gonna pop up behind me, a la Shia LaBeouf. Oh, there's some. Oh, so he wanders. He's not in one static location. I thought he always was in the same spot, or popped up in the same spot. Okay, sounds good, Phil. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's good getting to chat. We're doing well, and I'll be looking forward to having us all get together at some point once the next meetup can happen and global pandemics are a thing of the past. Whoop. Clonk. But aware that someone's gonna sneak up behind me. Okay. Ooh, that knockback, that was satisfying. Hey, CD's coming in. How with the raid? Thank you very much for that, my friend. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. CD, what in the freaking heck? CD, I feel like you were far too generous and you rated me just like a week or two ago. What the heck? That's so freaking nice. Thank you, CD. My goodness, that's a lot of people. Holy shit. Now, many of you already know this. In fact, if you if you're watching, there is a statistical probability, you know, that there's the majority of you already know who CD is, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but CD is an awesome streamer, and she is a teammate in the stream team to which we both belong. Here's a little linky for anybody who's curious about such things. It's in the chat there. But CD is an awesome streamer, fellow variety streamer of sorts. I know you said you were doing some Assassin's Creed not too long ago, right, CD? But thank you for that enormous raid. Do a quick shout out for our friend here. Check that shit out. Doing some Bloodborne. Oh shit, that's exciting. Is this your first? Oh, sorry, I'm petting my dog Dexter. Being a good boy. Under my desk, so he was like sniffing, so I was like trying to reassure him that he is indeed a good boy. Thank you once again, CD, for that enormous raid. You're far too kind. But yeah, some Bloodborne, which is so exciting. And more Assassin's Creed tomorrow. Excellent, very excellent. So Bloodborne, Assassin's Creed, a good dual wielding of games, I'd say. Now for Bloodborne, is this your first time playing it? Because I know you're a Souls person. I don't know if I've observed you play Bloodborne, but I know that you're very much a Souls person. Excuse me. More of the classics, absolutely. Yeah. In fact, because you popped in on Sunday when we were doing Perfect Dark with the homies. And you'd be correct if that influenced my decision to stream some Goldeneye today or start up a Goldeneye playthrough, because as you can tell by the title, it's Goldeneye with mouse and keyboard controls randomized with a texture modification or texture pack, custom texture pack. So it's like Goldeneye with all kinds of weird bells and whistles. Perfect Dark was a lot of fun though, and it definitely tickled my brain with some like, ooh man, I want to do more of this kind of stuff because it was a lot of fun. Did some Bloodborne. Okay, cool. Working on the platinum playthrough. I got you. That's exciting. That's exciting. Can I ask what kind of build you're going for this playthrough, CD? Twitch soundtrack deleted. Oh, really, Victoria? That's kind of weird. Did it like just? I guess it just cleared out the whole audio. That's frustrating. The texture pack, yeah. To be honest, I like the texture pack mostly, but there are some things that I like less about it. Like one thing I pointed out earlier is that it's an AI enhanced texture pack. So you'll see like the wall textures are a good instance of this. There's like this weird wallpaper effect, kind of sorta. The normal walls don't look like this. Also, if I pause and focus in a bit on some of the text, like look at the E on incomplete, or really the E on any of the letters, by the way. They look a little bit crusty. They look a little bit like slightly misshapen. Anytime there's any kind of AI texture enhancement, you're gonna have these weird artifacts from time to time. So it looks a little bit strange. I think overall, like the guns look pretty good. Most wall textures is not that big of a problem, but yeah, sometimes it looks a little bit cursed. Yeah, the mapping's a little bit off RJ. Exactly. It's just a little bit weird. But I would say for the most part, I think it adds to the game somewhat. On the key card, by the way. If nothing else, it's something different. I would say if forced to choose, I would say I probably just prefer vanilla textures, but I was thinking like, I've done Goldeneye Randomizer before, and I've done mouse and keyboard controls with Perfect Dark once before, so I was like, what's something else? What's a third thing I can do to mix it up? And I was like, all right, we'll throw in the custom texture pack just for good measure. But for those curious, this is indeed Goldeneye Randomizer. It randomizes some enemy locations. It randomizes enemy starting weapons for, I would say, 90% of the enemy mobs that you see in the game. It randomizes your starting weapon. Like, for instance, in the Dam level, I randomized into starting with a golden gun, which was good, but also kind of not good because it made it hard to get more ammo for it, obviously. Also, certain bad guys had golden guns, which was not so great. In this particular case, we randoed into double Cougar Magnums of all things. And bad guys have shotguns and sometimes KF7 Soviets, but also other Cougar Magnums. So randomizer for Goldeneye adds some weird stuff. I know randomizer is kind of a buzzword for some games, but with certain like mods for some games. But I would say in the case of this game, it makes for some pretty wild stuff. Endurance and strength. That's probably, yeah, it's probably like a safer build to go for, honestly. I was hoping the explosion would damage that guy nice and good. So yeah, you can see that guy had a shotgun, and also he was one of the officer lads. And the officer gentlemen, in the main game at least, have more health, usually have a fancier gun. And that's normally not an officer guy, the guy who is standing right here. This guy who's standing right here, usually that's just a regular soldier. So the fact that the randomizer tosses in some of like the deluxe enemies, switches out the regular lads sometimes for the deluxe ones, makes it a little bit more interesting. Of course, these guys spawn behind me, which is why I'm trying to be extra careful. Also, we'll see in the next room over that there's a random chance that you might get a... Oh, there we go, we got him. Okay, that's just a regular science map. You can see in the distance, it's a little bit hard to see there, but for those who've ever seen View to a Kill, that's Mayday, Zoran's bodyguard. There's like a random chance you'll get a super special character that will replace a standard soldier and place them somewhere in the level. In this particular case, we randoed into Mayday, and she took that soldier's spot, and she spawned with a grenade launcher. So, randomizer for Goldeneye makes for some weird scenarios. Sometimes it's kind of boring, because like I said, right now, some enemies have assault rifles, which is, you know, boring. KF-7 Soviet, nothing crazy. But, yeah, the fact that we get Mayday out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this door, and then duck behind and hope that the grenades that she fires will bounce back and murder her friends. So here we go. So she fired a grenade. I'm hearing more guns. Is everyone dead? Everyone's dead. And this guy's walking by slowly, nonchalantly. He hasn't even noticed me, senpai. What the hell? Okay, now he's noticed me. If you ever end up at a con together, absolutely, CD. Yeah, you bring the N64. I'll lug a CRT monitor around, CRT TV. We'll get GV up in here. We'll get some other homies. We'll play some Goldeneye, play some Perfect Dark. Hell yeah. Want to play this again? Actually, and for anybody who's curious, if you're thinking like, yo, mouse and keyboard controls for Goldeneye, sign my ass up. Randomizer, absolutely. I've got all the links with commands. So if you type exclamation point... Oh, there's Dr. Doak, by the way. He's got a gun. Oh, he had a pistol and a shotgun? That guy was dual wielding. But yeah, Dr. Doak holding a gun instead of like the model for the device he gives you. But yeah, I've got the links in the chat. So if you type exclamation point GE Rando in the chat, you'll be shown a link that has the, it's called Janus R4. I'll show you the Janus R4 mod, which is what I'm using for the randomizer. And then the texture pack is just exclamation point textures, and mouse and keyboard modification is just exclamation point mouse keyboard. And they'll show you all the links you could possibly hope for and more. And by and more, I mean just, you know, the usual stuff. But yeah, I made sure to include all the stuff. We have the Distovi of all things. Do I have any more? I've got the grenade launcher though. I have 5 bullets. 5 bullets in this bad boy. I'm gonna employ a controversial strat. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna fire into that room. I hope that it hits somebody, because I want to draw them out. Okay, I probably didn't do a good enough job. Oh, there we go. It's drawing them out. Good. We got the grenade. Did it kill everybody? Not everyone. Shot his head off. I shot his head off and gave him a bloody nose, apparently. By the way, for anybody curious, I'm playing on 007 agent difficulty, which allows you to modify how much health and accuracy and reaction time the bad guys have. And I gave them not like max stats, but pretty good stats, so we're making it extra tough. I think right now it's 150% damage, 2 or 300% health, 30% extra reaction time, and 30% extra accuracy. yeah, it's tricky because it's like I want to make it descriptive but not overly verbose. Also, we don't actually have to go that way because we already got Dr. Doak, so that saves us some time. We don't have to go through the side paths. Hey, what's up, Nightmare Proto? Yeah, just some satellite guided missile shenanigans, easy peasy, right? Interesting how, yeah, that was a science man. He had a gun and he dropped his gun at his feet, which is interesting. Oh, I need the command for this, don't I? Oh, it just opens. Okay, that's easy then. More bad guys behind here. Yep. Whoa, Jesus. I was getting too comfortable. You're still alive? Okay, there he is. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Is that a science man with a gun? It is. Hopefully killing this guy doesn't count towards my don't kill scientists goal. Because you have an objective, which is to minimize scientist casualties. Hopefully defending myself like that does not count against such things. It's doing great for my accuracy, though. Not that I care too much about my accuracy numbers. The Slayer rockets, dude. Perfect Dark is such a good game, and there's so many guns in that game that are so fun. I remember the first time me and my brother figured out how to use the fly-by-wire command or fire mode for Slayer, or the Slayer rather. It's so good. And you like learn how to speed up and slow down the shots and pull the tight corners. It's so satisfying until somebody finds your ass standing in the middle of the room, commanding your rockets around, and suddenly you die unexpectedly. The Far Side, yeah, Far Side was some good shit too. When I was doing some Perfect Dark over the weekend, oh boy, with our friends Gratafi and JD, I found that the Far Side is great, but when you're fighting against AI that's super high level, they move so quickly, the Far Side alternate fire has a hard time keeping up with them, so that's one instance where the Far Side can come up short. I'm also checking behind me, make sure there's no surprises coming my way. But yeah, so freaking dope. Even just using it as a railgun, like, you know, walking up to people and firing, it's pretty satisfying. Double maulers, as long as they're fully charged. That's when you get some cool shit. Be a bad guy right here. Oh, he's a officer lad. Oh, he's got a grenade. Oh, shit. Gonna back my ass up. The one guy pulled out a grenade. Oh, I don't want to shoot him. I gotta be real careful. There we go. Maxed AI, yeah. Yeah, the maxed AI are pretty quick, so they're pretty good about it. I mean, you can still get them with an alternate fire, but it's really hard to do in my experience. Is this bulletproof? No. Oh, he didn't have a gun. Hopefully he was not like a scientist who was dressed up in some other means or something, because I don't exactly know everything that this randomizer does. There could be things that I'm not aware of. Yeah, it looked like he was unarmed. No honor. Killing an unarmed lad. How dare you, Alex? 2 chances. It's true. Yeah. It's true. Double maulers were dope. One of the best pistols in the game. The only downside is that it eats through ammo so fast, but it's worth. Oh, he still got me. I thought I could, like, you know, pop back and forth. Dang, man. That guy just turned around and uninstalled my ass. Actually, how close were we? Oh, I was gonna see how many objectives we had left. Yeah, the only tricky thing, of course, is getting the little decoder device from Dr. Doak. Everything else is pretty standard, honestly. Slappers only. Slappers only is a good meme. I don't know. For me, I get kind of tired of it, but slappers only is like a fun way to mix it up, though. Yeah, the 150% damage that they do is pretty gnarly, and also they're using shotguns and Cougar Magnums, so the damage output these guys have is pretty gnarly. Also, I clicked accidentally, I didn't mean to. Everybody double clicks their mouse prematurely from time to time. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Gets better with experience, obviously. But yeah, right now, I actually had it earlier, I had it to 300% damage, so I lowered it from 300 to 150, which is still high, obviously, but not quite as disgusting. Still disgusting, though, to be clear. Oh, you're still alive. Jesus. But yeah, when I realized that we were getting levels where bad guys were spawning with shotguns, I was like, yeah, we gotta lower this a bit. And I might lower it further, but I want it to be challenging, though, just because mouse and keyboard controls makes the game a lot easier in a lot of ways, even without auto-aim, or aim assist, rather. Also, I like this AI pathing right here. Very good. Odd Job and Elvis. Yeah, Odd Job. I mean, I guess with Odd Job and Elvis, it means that their heads are, like, waist level, so headshots are easier. Definitely for Elvis. So I like to think that it balances out. But yeah, you could obviously cheese it by giving yourself the body of Elvis, but the head of, like, a regular soldier with the character creation thing in Perfect Dark. There's Science Shotgun Man. There's regular Science Man. Yeah, playing as Odd Job. Yeah, playing as Odd Job really ought to be banned in multiplayer Goldeneye circles, especially because it's split screen, so you can see the characters they're choosing. So you can call out your homies, be like, yeah, yo, I see you hovering over Odd Job. Don't try to sneak that shit past me. Come on, your bullshit. Oh, I almost shot that terminal. But I think we determined that if you explode the terminal, you don't automatically fail the mission like you would in vanilla. So you get the key card that lets you through, which is good. Okay, the explosive box did indeed kill his ass. I was hoping it would. Oh yeah, absolutely, CD. As always, I need to say this more often whenever somebody raids me, is that I know it's late. I'm the weirdo that has like the degen hours where I stay up until like 12 or 1 CST sometimes. Central Standard Time or Central Daylight Time, I guess. And, you know, I don't expect everybody else to pull the weird hours that I'm pulling. You know, I'm so grateful to CD for that enormous raid and your very wonderful and generous community. It's always such a blessing, but I will not at all be sad if people have to hop off. If you got to get a snack or get some rest or, you know, do other stuff or watch other streamers, I'll never take it personally. I'm just glad that you're here, dear viewer, for stopping in for even for just a few seconds. And for you know, hanging out with us for a bit, because it makes it a lot more fun for me when we got some homies to hang out with. It's always good. But like I said, yeah, no sadness on my end if people have to hop off, because it's totally understandable. It's Tuesday night, you know, people got shit to do. People got other priorities, big boy and big girl responsibilities. I'm coming out this way to meet these guys because they will butter my bread if I let them. Let's make sure there's nobody coming from that direction. I think there's like 4 of them. There's 3. Fall over, please. Of course, I'm firing from a pretty good distance. There's number 4. I think that's the last one. I like how whenever you shoot somebody with a shotgun in this game, every time you damage a bad guy, you get like 1 voice clip of like a ooh, ah, ee, ah. Like, you know, you get, it's like 1 voice clip. But if you shoot them with something like a shotgun that fires multiple projectiles per bullet, you get this like, you get like this layered smorgasbord, this collection of like sound effects, which is kind of fun. All right, here's Mayday, by the way. We know she's got the grenade launcher on lock. So same string, I'm gonna open and then let her fire. I heard 1 death. A little bit smoky. A little bit hard to see. I'm hearing more door noises, but I think we're in the clear. Yeah, I think we're in the clear. Okay, so I only found 2 guns, which makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, here we go, 3rd gun. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're in the clear. So this is the guy that pulled a 2nd gun on us for some reason. Okay, so he's like a scientist, but like with a different skin or something? Because yeah, normally the soldiers don't drop their guns like that. So I guess that's one thing that the randomizer is doing as well, that normally this is a scientist, but, and also he's backing away, which I never saw them do either. Usually they just stand stationary and they, like, you know, shake their legs. It's like they're doing a little dance. So anyway, yeah, so again, I guess this is an indication that there are things that I'm not aware that the randomizer is capable of doing. Also, can I please get through? Here, I'll just give him some space. See if we can find the Dope Meister. He loves it when I call him that. No dice. Okay, so we'll have to check the little bonus areas. Well, again, we don't have to. He could be in the main room. In fact, the likelihood is high is that he will be in the main science room, where all the main science happens. Okay, so I got lots of these. These are great because they fire through well, not through walls, but through doors. But not solid walls like this one, obviously. You know what? Speaking of which, I'm gonna capitalize on this functionality, so I can be a cheaty son of a bitch. Now, I'm surprised that door didn't open. I want to fire a grenade into there, but I think that'll blow up the terminals, which I might need. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to open both of these. I want to be able to back away and reset the store's timer. Open up. Then get the fuck out of Dodge, because it gets spicy real quick. I'm going to do this. I'm going to close this door. Check out the strats. You guys ready for the strats? Grenade! It didn't kill all of them. Oh! Trying to weaponize doors in my favor is tricky, obviously, but We got most of them, though. So I'm gonna open up this one. There's a chance this might not be necessary, but it would save us time in the long term if I went ahead and knocked this out, just to be clear. So I need to find Dr. Doke. He's the guy. The Dokimans. Pokemans? No, we're out here looking for Dokimans. I think I just shot them both in the crotch. They're both champs about it, man. They don't care. Okay, well, maybe they care. Oh, I gotta be careful. I don't want to blow up those computers if possible. Oh, shit. Sorry, Science Man. That was satisfying. Okay, I heard Cougar Magnums and I got afraid. The Science Mans. We know from experience that there's more of these lads. Yep, that's exactly it. It's like you heard me. Okay. We're good, we're good. We got the bad guys up there. Oh, Jesus, hello, where'd you come from? So I think these are just like alternate skin soldiers. I don't think I'm killing scientists. I think I'm killing dudes that actually have shotguns. It's tricky because I need to be listening for doors constantly. All right, so we killed those guys. I think we got all the guys over there. Hop up here real quick. Okay, there's no one up here. There are soldiers over there. Oh, I have the element of surprise. And a lot of Cougar Magnum bullets at my disposal. Shot his helmet off, very good. I hear doors open, which it's either scientists running away or dudes with guns doing the opposite of running away. Man, Cougar Magnums and shotguns, what a devastating combo for AI to have, man. Some spicy shit. Oh, there's Dr. Doke. I'm glad I made it out here, man. Sight for sore eyes. Time to leave, Dr. Doke. Cool. Thanks, fam. Trying to get yourself killed on the way out. If I wanted to be a dick, I would explode these chemical canisters on the way out, but I feel like that would be not the bestest idea for Alex. And or the goal of self-preservation. I've got a lot of Cougar Magnum. I mean, I've got a lot of ammo for everything. This is really nice. Well, the purists might tell you... Okay, good. I was hoping he would relinquish the gun. Purists might tell you, and I wouldn't disagree, that the KF7 might be the better weapon choice, but shotguns are much more fun. So I'm gonna stick with fun as the stat that I'm focusing on versus like DPS. Do I do this or do I explode the box? Do both. Did I get them both? I did. Nice. Now there's lads up there that heard the commotion. But I can get the sneaky strats. I get the sneaky surprise. Oh. Oh. Whoop. It's a regular clown car over here. 4, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. Glad the guy dropped because I'm like trying to juggle all these dudes. Trying to shoot them past the dead bodies, or dying bodies, I suppose. These meat shields that are clogging up the works here. Wait, how many? I'm sorry, how many KF7? Ooh, not much, yeah. A lot of Cougar Magnum, though. Yeah, we'll use this for some long-range shenanigans, probably. Oh, he does see me. That's fine. Not a moment too soon. That's a satisfying noise. Let's get that again. You ready for the noise? The door opening noise? Oh, love it. Yes, that is a scientist, but with a soldier outfit, which is a good debate, as it were. That's where I died last time. This is as far as I've ever made it. Got his ass. Nothing else in here. All right, let's have our clandestine rendezvous. Oh, right, I have the decoder. Now, if I was a chump, I can tell you, if I was a chump, if this was an alternate universe where I did not abide by no chumps allowed rules, I would set a save state here. But this is a no chump zone. Important. Use. Very good. Mr. Villian, he has, I think, just the standard gun that he normally has, the DMC-5. Also, let's check our... Oh, right, I have to do the... Blow up the shit. Destroy the tanks, yeah. Got your regular stuff. What's up, Mr. Trevelyan, with your slightly... AI... retextured shenanigans. It was too easy. Yo, Alec, I'm gonna ask you to not go over there, please. You're supposed to die, quote unquote, through the scripted events. You guys wanna watch the whole sequence play out? Let's watch the whole sequence. Unless the randomizer has modified it. Yo, good aiming, by the way, Alec. So Oromov has his usual weapon, it seems. Good scripting. Nope, no. Okay. Oh, we got the dramatic music and everything. Oh, buddy. All we have to do is blow it up, go out the door, and we're home free. Provided there's no surprises. Oh, there it is. Boom, there it is. Did it boom? It did. Okay, it boomed. Good. I didn't hear the explosion, but I'm guessing it worked. It did. Okay, good. I didn't hear the explosion, so I clicked it a bunch of times. Whew. Tough mission, man. Again, that accuracy, though, baby. Shotgun, and also the fact that Cougar Magnum goes through walls. Or, well, not walls, but doors means that, yeah, our accuracy was just... It's disgusting. Love it. That kill death ratio, man. I died 0 times and I got 57 kills. Hell yeah. Bond ended 57 lives on that day. Actually, the day's not over because the events of this level happen like minutes after the facility level. Ignition key, heavy gun emplacements, right? Yeah, missile battery. See what kind of weapons we'll have for this one. He's got a golden gun. Ah, shit, that's not good. I have a laser? A motherfucking laser is a starting weapon? Oh my god, hell yeah. And some hand grenades. Just a convenient box of hand grenades nearby, because why wouldn't there be? AR-34s? Or 33s, whatever? End-time mines? Jesus. AR-33s are an excellent weapon, but they're terrifying, because they do so much damage. I got my laser, baby. Which means infinite ammo, which is nice, and pretty good damage, and I think they also go through walls. Oh, doors, at least. The golden gun. Nope, it's fairly quick. Laser's pretty sick. And a PP7, wow, the most boring gun, well, not boring, but stock standard gun of them all. Not sure what this is, but it's something that I clearly have no business trying to hold. I guess it's more grenades, probably. The fact that I have 12 of them is already pretty silly. I don't know if we need to tank it up. It's probably the strat, though. Let's go ahead and kill that guy real quick. standing by some explosive canisters, so I'm not saying he deserved it, but I'm not saying he deserved it. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the tank here. It might be the opposite of a good idea. Actually, you know what? Either tank it up. Yeah, we'll tank it up. I'm re-changing my mind. We'll try the tank once. And if it goes poorly... Okay, so this still works. Yeah, the controls work pretty well too, yeah. You know the batteries to watch for. There's like 2 major things to watch for. Oop, good shot, Alex. Good job. There we go. That's more like it. I think I might have, do I have to go through that little doorway, or can I just blow this up from here? I make this shot a little bit better. Did I get it? Yes, I believe it did. Then there's this thing. Let's see. Si, senor. Still bad guy. Oh, they're out here, I see. It's gun emplacements make it tricky. Let's see if I can arc the shots. Oh boy, they already see me. Oh wow, that perfect shot though? Wow. Lucky shot. I'm not gonna get lucky twice in a row. That's it. I think we're clear, right? Let me kill these fools who are trying to disrespect me and my cool tank. Foolish of them to do so. They're throwing grenades at me, which is a wise choice. They've got... Oh, I think they got the clobs, actually, yeah. Like the standard enemy clobs. Yo, I'm just firing all these things behind this one lad. I cannot kill him. There we go. It's an unkillable dude. Alright. Can I check? I can check my watch here. Okay, good. Whoa. Wow, this menu gets... Some of these menus get really hecked up by the AI shenanigans. Yeah, escaping the plane. Ouch. You guys want to hear a weird thing that I used to do as a kid when I played this game? I would pick levels like the end of facility or this level runway, and I would just play them a whole bunch. Basically last as long as I could with the infinite enemy spawns, because at the end of facility, enemies will just keep spawning until you die or until you complete the level. Whoops. And with this level, like the level we're on right here, or the part level we're on right here, like enemies will just keep spawning until we either leave or until we die. So I would just like see how long I could last. And just fight enemies forever. And it was like so fun. I was so weird, but I loved it. Testing the resolve. Yeah, I'm having that really bad right now, Dave, with Binding of Isaac Repentance, because I've been watching so many streams of it lately, and it's so good. I have everything up to Repentance on the Switch, but I don't have the newest one, obviously. So I'm trying, and I think I'm slowly losing the will to hold fast to my goal to, you know, not spend too much money on games, or just not spend too much money in general. But yeah, we'll see how well I stick to it. Let's see. All right, so yeah, power down the communications dish. You can even see here in this image right here, this paperclipped image, the image itself is kind of has some smudge from the AI texturing, so upscaling, so it's just a little weird. Save key, building plans, yeah. Save key. The plans are inside the safe. I think I might remember where the key is. There's a few places where it could be. See what kind of weapons we're dealing with this time. Mass Effect next month, yeah. And then, yeah, then the Nier remaster, yeah, the Replicant remaster. Oh, the Distovi, very nice. And the Snap Rifle, which I think is standard. Do they use the... Okay, they use different bullets. That makes sense. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate how it's like, oh yes, this forested area, and it's just like a wall of cardboard trees. I love this shit, baby. I love this. So much nostalgia with this kind of aesthetic. And the very obvious... just sky texture. So good, man. The late 90s, mid to late 90s were a more innocent era of game development. And they drop clobs, which is boring. Oh, he's got a sniper, though. Bad guys with snipers. So it seems like when bad guys spawn from, like, basically if they're what am I trying to say? If an enemy is designated for a certain spot, then they will have a randomized gun, maybe. But probably, rather. But if they will spawn in after the level has started, then they get this, like, just the standard weapons. Because these guys all have clubs. Or we just got really unlucky with a rando weapon spawn. I guess I should just be grateful they don't have all have golden guns or golden PP7s, which would be miserable. I see that guy's trying to snipe me. It's weird because they he had a KF7 Soviet, because they'll sit on the scope for a while and try to like line up the shot, which is interesting. Kind of like how they work in Perfect Dark too, for that matter. Stovey's good, but it's a little bit inaccurate from long distances. Yeah, like that guy right there, he's trying to take aim, so I gotta duck down. There's also a camp. Oh Jesus! Oh, is that me? That's James Bond. Yeah, that's Bond with snow gear. Spider-Man meme of, you know, Spider-Man pointing at himself antagonistically. Get a golden gun. Wow. So you can fight James Bond as an NPC, as like a special deluxe NPC in this game, in this randomizer. Horizon Zero Dawn though, yeah. It's free though? Oh, is it through Game Pass, Mr. Dave? Because that game looks incredible, and I've heard it's good. I've heard the PC port had some issues when it first came out, but I would hope that it's been resolved, or at least worked on since then. When it first launched, it had some issues. Oh yeah, oh, it's totally fine, CD. You would do the same shit? Yeah, I feel like I wasn't the only weirdo who did that, but yeah, it was always a challenge. Or if I didn't want to challenge, I would do what I described, but I would turn on invincibility mode. Oh, it's like that butt jump, that whoa! See if I can get that from him again. Booty, whoa! I love that. That's a good reaction. I mean, I guess I would react similarly if I got shot in the booty hole like that too. But, yeah, no, I was weird. I was a weird fucking dude, and I'm still a weird fucking dude, honestly. That hasn't changed. But yeah, that sounds great. Thank you again, CD, for that enormous and very generous rate. And once again, no worries whatsoever. If anybody has to hop off, get yourselves to bed, because I know it's really late, especially for other time zones right now. So yeah, no shame whatsoever. I'm just glad that so many people stopped in. It's so very generous. I'm just grateful you guys were here to share part of your evening with me. Your time is very valuable, so that's something I will never take for granted. Like, shout out to that square. You see that square over there? Yeah, look right there as I scroll away. Kind of like bounces around. Yeah, it's kind of silly as things clip in. There it is. Yeah, nice clippings. Well, this guy's here too. So burned out on Mass Effect. I was actually gonna ask you, Dave, how the Mass Effect streams have been going. I know obviously the UU modification streams have been a delight, but I know it's been a lot of Mass Effect, so I wouldn't blame you if you're wanting to mix it up and stream something else or play something else off stream or something to mix it up a bit. Using the sniper actually might be the right call here, but I feel like this does more damage. Also, there's another Bond, I think. It's got, I think, a golden gun. Let's see how much. Oh, I have a shotgun too. Let's see how much damage he really does. Where's my sniper rifle? Okay, well. Oh, Jesus. That made me jump. Thank you for the follow. Hold up. I will look up that name briefly. Is Bond with his giant hitbox? Okay, we got his ass. Oh, a different Bob. Thank you. Thank you for that follow, my friends. Very generous of you. So maybe I should hang on to this, because this might come in really handy later on. We'll probably just mainline the KF7 for a bit. The Kentucky Fried 7. HZD. Oh, Horizon. Yeah, Zero Dawn, yeah. Oh, it's just. Oh, on PSN. That's perfect. Excellent. Going in blind, yeah. It does have some crafting. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I've done what I can to avoid as much of that game as possible because I know I would love the shit out of it. So I would say for me, it's just a matter of time before I play it. But yeah, I haven't watched much of it just because it's like I don't want to spoil it for myself. Mass Effect streams are on hold. Yeah. No, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. And yeah, like, I'm with you, man. The ooh-woo shenanigans are hilarious and they're awesome. As a viewer, I think they're great. But yeah, if I was the one in control, yeah, I would probably be getting kind of sick of it too. So can't say I blame you one bit, Mr. Dave. So more shotgun ammo, which is excellent. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that would absolutely get some viewers, man. Maybe you could like DM Bella herself and be like, yo, check this shit out and see if she could give you a plug. A butt plug. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to fucking say it. I mean, I couldn't resist. Now, what did I get? I got a key earlier, didn't I? Was that the key or just a key? Okay, it was not the key. I think it might have been for that door that was locked earlier, though. Why did I ever think this was... Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Dave. No, I get it, man. I get it that, like... It's a pretty sudden cliff, like a sudden drop-off of, like, enjoyment levels when it's past a certain point, so... No, I would have the same shit if I were you, man. And then also the technical stuff. Also, yeah, dealing with code and Visual Studio shenanigans. I mean, it's just a lot to deal with, man. So no, I certainly wouldn't hold against you for wanting to break on that. I would hope that you would pick it up eventually, though. Pick it back up, rather. We was about to say, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Victoria. You would speed this one, Steve? That's cool. Yeah, I had a number of favorite levels. I would never try to speedrun them. I would just replay them just because I liked just playing the game. So I would just replay Facility and Dam and Runway and Silo and Caverns and what's some of my other favorites? Cradle's pretty cool. Bunker 1 and 2. Like I would just replay the same levels, but I was like, I never had the wherewithal to think about like, oh, what if I try to play it but fast? Like the idea of speedrunning never even came to mind until I discovered GDQ years later. Alright, now it occurs to me, I'm just kind of fucking around and I'm running out of ammo for this long range gun that I have. So there was this room over here, this house rather. And it was locked earlier. Okay, now it's unlocked. There's the safe key. Perfect. Which is to say that's objective B, not A. Kind of a drunk purpose though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there we go, there you go. Oh, for the cheats, right? Yeah, that makes more sense, Steve. Yeah, me and my brother, or rather my brother and I, did get a decent number of cheats back in the day. I still have my old cart lying around. Actually, I think I have it. It's probably in the closet, actually, behind me. But yeah, I do still have it. We didn't get all, oh wait, no, we got all guns, we got infinite ammo, we got invincibility. But they took a long time. I think for invincibility, I think my brother had one of his like school back in the day, obviously, he had one of his school friends come over specifically so that he could like unlock it for us. Because my brother and I, we weren't good enough for the game to do it ourselves, so he had like, it was the proverbial like having my older brother beat the game for me, but it was having my school friend unlock the cheat for me. That was, you know, that was the basic tenet of what went down. Because you had to do facility in, I want to say in either secret agent or perfect or 00 agent mode. Really fast, like really fucking fast. But infinite ammo I think we got legit, and I think all guns as well. I can't remember how you get all guns, but it took some doing. I hear bullets. I don't know where they are or from whence they're coming. Also, yeah, there's that one. We'll do the satellite in a bit. I think this is where the safe is going to be though. Co-op versus bot. Wait, co-op? That does you mean was it one of these source like GoldenEye source mods or something? Because I know there's a source port of this game, but I thought it was just the multiplayer stuff, like the competitive multiplayer. I didn't realize that there was a co-op option. Unless you're referring to Perfect Dark, because Perfect Dark co-op is excellent. Playing campaign to unlock everything. Yeah, exactly. Campaign to unlock the stuff in the multiplayer mode. And for Perfect Dark, there were challenges for unlocking more multiplayer shenanigans. That was it, Steve. That was it. Yep. No, I think all caps when discussing Goldeneye and Perfect Dark is the appropriate amount of enthusiasm. So you're not incorrect, Victoria. I think a new Bond spawned. Is that what that is? No, it's... Oh, just a regular guy. This might be a not good idea. It's got a Cougar Magnum, which is why I wanted to get it. Yeah. Probably not the best gun to use point blank, but there it is. All right, so we checked did we check both houses? I think we did. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything on the opposite side. I don't think that there is. I have bolts for that one. Resident Evil 2. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the tofu. Right, yeah, I forgot about the tofu stuff in RE2. Camera. The Klob, which is an awful, awful SMG. Arguably one of the worst weapons in the game. Also, check this shit out. You see this cool little car? This little model car, this little model motorcycle. Would you believe these things are like coated in fucking thermite or something? Check this shit. They blow up so big. Why does such a small little car have such an enormous explosion? I don't fucking get it. So weak, and it fires so slow. Ugh. Worst gun ever. Oh shit. You've seen people do it, yeah. I would say I'm probably good enough now. I would think I could probably figure it out after spending a couple hours to learn the strats, but yeah. Yeah, I would have no idea. I would have no idea, like, back in the day, how people managed to without guides. No such thing as mods. No, I'm talking about, if you're saying the campaign of GoldenEye doing co-op, because there wasn't co-op in this game. There was the versus multiplayer, but there was no co-op and there were no bots. So I'm wondering if it was like a source port that you were doing or something. That one, but yeah, I shot that fence post a bunch of times, more so than I meant to. Just rolling around the open. Yeah, it's an action roll. It's a strat. The awful AI, yeah. That's part of why I upped the reaction time to be a little bit better, to make the AI stand a little bit more of a chance. Because yeah, they're very easy to like take advantage of in that sense. They're easy to bait around. Masterfully bait. There's a chance that even in the vanilla game, in double O agent mode, if you get a headshot with the Klob, it won't kill because the damage is so weak. There's a camera in here I have to be careful of too. I know the second time you come through here, they've upped the ante with the security. There's cameras in a bunch of places. But the first time through, there's not as much, I don't think. I'm actually gonna shut that door real quick. There is oh, the two controllers thing. I mean, yeah, I guess you can two player like one control scheme it. Yeah, I guess that would it'd be a little tricky, but yeah, you could do it. Or 2 players 1 controller. I guess yeah, you could 2 players 1 controller or just about any game, really. I hear more doors, which means there's more lads. Probably. I'm gonna check our objectives. Just get to the base. All right. See if I can remember how to get to it. I think I do. Whoop. Ba, 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 ba. I saw something the other day. I saw a tweet earlier, rather, that was kind of pursuant to the discussion of any game can be a co-op game if you 2 players 1 controller it. Any car can be a self-driving car if you have a brick and you don't care where you're going. And I thought that was pretty fucking good. I was like, yeah, that tracks. Alright, so not that way. I want to say it's this way. Or is this where I came? Oh, is it that one? No, it's not that one. There we go. I also do have a golden gun. So I could drop some fools if it came down to it. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Unless there's more this way. I don't think that there is, though. I think this just, like, is the end over this way. He's got a shotgun. Fancy. Oh, this is the helipad. Right, this is where you would typically do your thing. Uh-oh. Time to leave. Don't think I was gonna set the alarm off. Oh boy, we found some friends. Time to leave. Let's see how little damage I'm doing and how they just don't give a shit. I gotta shoot these things. Woo! Just in the nick of time, not a moment too soon. I sure hope not, Matt. And Whale, what's up, buddy? Almost 2 heckin' years. Good to see you, bud. Thank you very much, Mr. Whale. 21 months. Dude, Whale, you subscribed earlier. El Gasso resubscribed. And Eric, my friend, Chimpin' Azizi was in here earlier. So it's like 3 super long-term subs coming in hot tonight, man. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Whale. Thank you to all 3 of them. Whale, Eric, and El Gasso for coming in real hot with the very generous resubs. And very long-term resubs, too. Holy shit. Imagine choosing to waste your sub on such a strange man. No, all jokes aside, thank you. Seriously, both of you guys. All 3 of you guys. And of course, thank you to everyone watching. You know, I don't really... I'm not actively gunning for subs necessarily. You know, I'm just happy to have people here. But thank you for everyone hanging out with us tonight. Let me double check the objectives. Okay. Disrupt the surveillance equipment. I think that just means blow up the cameras. Get the key, personnel to activate the computer. Right, yeah, that's Boris. Download data from computer. I don't know if I remember that one. I guess we'll find out. Game of my choice, and I have to wear an outfit of your choosing, and I have to speak in the language of your choosing, or at least with the accent of your choosing. For 24 hours, no sleep. I have a shotgun. At least starting shotguns. Shotguns and Cougar Magnums have been the flavor of the... Oh. This ends. It's gonna be a camera right here. And it is not silenced, so I'm being loud and proud out here, baby. Except nobody heard that, apparently. Okay. I guess I'll continue being loud. The Phantom. Wow, I forgot how much I liked the Phantom. And how sad I was as a kid that it literally only appeared in one... Oh, Jesus. In only one level. I'm being so loud right now. Oh, Jesus. Is that Oddjob? Oddjob wearing a little bonus hat? He's got a hat on top of his hat. And he had an RCP 90. Dude, fucking Goldeneye Randomizer is wild. I love it. Of course, Oddjob would have an RCP 90. Why wouldn't that be a thing? Now, maybe this isn't a good idea, taking this fight out in the open. Where literally everybody in the whole world can see my ass. Or some part of it. Like the guy with the sunglasses indoors like a boss. It was probably the wind firing shotguns into the air. This is but the wind. Can I blow this up? Okay, so no one can sound them alarmsies. I like how in this level, in the first variant of this level, it's still very much under construction. The caves are still being dug. And then when you come here later, spoilers, when you come here in Bunker 2, the construction's complete and it's like, the level has evolved. I always thought that was kind of a cool touch in this game. So we all know about the sneaky strats where you peek through the glass and shoot him in the face. These little exploits that give you the edge. Okay, so I think we have to escort Boris to these bad boys over here, and he'll do the thing. Because we don't have a thing to deal with those bad boys, do we? Have a key analyzer, data thief. Maybe the data thief. is a thing. Maybe I'm full of shit. Up and activate. Okay, so I have to activate it first. In that case, is that all for this particular area? Yeah, we've already explored down there. Little hop. Those little bonus hops. Oh. Another Cougar Magnum friend. Shoot your hat off. I feel like I could pick up their hat and wear it. This ain't Team Fortress 2, Alex. Stop thinking about hats. First-person shooters and hats. Now, what do I have for long-range shenanigans? It's the Phantom. Phantom's such a cool weapon. And we got the RCP-90, arguably the best weapon in the game. Nice. Uh-oh. Nice. I'm glad I just shot his hat off and didn't do any damage to him. Very good. I'm doing a great job, guys. I've played a video game before, I swear. Whoop. RCP-90 is so overpowered and I love it. Trying to like... Oh crap, I don't want to shoot his desk that Boris needs. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he doesn't need that desk necessarily. I was talking about how much I love the Phantom, but here I am with the RCP-90 and it's like I've lost all semblance of faithfulness to the Phantom. I was like, Phantom who? RCP-90's on deck. Sign my ass up. You see how it's just deleting these guys' health? Just, like, no shits are given. Oh shit, oh shit. For a second, it looked like they were aiming at Boris, but I don't think that they were. Hey, that's my man JD with the raid. What's up, man? We're hanging out with JD just a little bit earlier. Thank you very much, my friend. Let me add the points for this man coming in hot with a raid. JD, how'd it go, man? For those who don't know, not your stream, that's my friend JD who's in the chat there, and he was one of the gentlemen with whom we did Perfect Dark over the weekend on Sunday. Oh, freaking Elgas, you're too quick for me, man. Now, okay, now what? Okay, you can tell I'm getting hungry. I misread that. I thought it said garlic phone, and I got very excited for a second there. Yeah, what is Gartic phone? I'm curious. And JD, in case you were wondering, the answer is yes. Us playing Perfect Dark on Sunday is 100% what influenced me into doing some Perfect Dark, or some Goldeneye. It's Goldeneye Randomizer with mouse and keyboard, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Now, before we engage Boris, I'm gonna grab camera, do this little dealy bopper. Oh, as a kid, I would always like take a bunch of photos, as if it mattered. Also, the enhanced textures make this a lot clearer, which is kind of cool. Also, as a kid, I always loved doing this. Just blow these things up. I always thought that was so cool. I still think it's so cool. Oh, they didn't blow up on landing. I'm doing my own damn self then. Spyro, Phasmo. Dude, that sounds like a sweet collection of games, man. I've never heard of Gartic, though. Again, I have to make sure I don't say garlic, because that's where my brain auto-completes. The mainframe terminal. And I think he does some bullshit, doesn't he? I think he, like, first sounds the alarm or something. So I'll have to be ready for him to pull some bullshit. It's like telephone. Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. There's a game called... Let me think. I have a board game that is a very similar premise, JD. Like, it's a physical board game with, like, little paper rolls that you write and draw upon. He's gonna say, oops. Shouldn't take long, he says. Programmer. But yeah, that sounds awesome, man. Especially, like, if you're playing with friends. Knockers, very good. You're playing with friends who have equally, you know, depraved senses of humor. Oops, there's the oops. Except I think we killed everybody. Maybe it spawns new bad guys, so let's find out. Oh. We got like the special forces lads with their cool sunglasses and berets. Can be a cheaty son of a bitch and shoot him through the glass. RCP-90 just diarrhea's bullets in their direction though. It's so good. Is there anything more we need from Boris, or is that all we need from him? I think that might be it. Been a while since I've done this. Oh, we need to do the Goldeneye shenanigans thing, yeah. So right, we have to do more stuff on the computer ourselves. Oh. Just fires so quickly. Now I think bad guys will continue to spawn more or less forever. So I gotta act fast. So first and foremost, we have the Goldeneye key. Key analyzer. Check out this noise it makes. I always like that noise. And then grab the data thief. Oh wait, I think I hear bad guys approaching. To the data thief real quick. That noise I like too. A lot of good sound effects in this game. Finish download. Cool. I think we're home free. We got calm music, but still bad guys popping in. Got the double Distovie, but dude, when you get the RCP-90, what more do you need in life? Disregard other weapons. Acquire Distovie. Disregard money, females, get it all out of there. Just RCP-90 is all you need. And that is it. Yeah, we just gotta get to the end. Oh my god! Everybody's here. It's like Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone's here! Ouch, I can't actually... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I gotta fucking hide like a chump. That was genuinely upsetting. I was like, man, I'm gonna get bodied if I stay here much longer. Okay, no more enemy spawns, please. Fuck you and your alarms. Alright, another successful mission. Just barely though, yeah, no kidding. No heckin' kidding. Man, dude, freaking dam and facility took us so many tries, and now we're just charging through these levels like it's no one's business. Silo's up next, and Silo's one of my favorite levels. It's a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited. As with his friends, I can feel myself getting a little bit tired. We'll do this one, and then we'll see how we'll feel. We'll see how we're feeling. We'll go for at least another 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. And everyone's coming. Yes, phrasing. Very good. Yeah, we'll do this level with a banger soundtrack. Love this level soundtrack. Oh, they got the AR-33s? That AR-33 assault rifle is so strong and so terrifying. Also, the science lads are a little bit strange to see. Got the Cougar Magnum. Classic choice. Oh, it's on. Right, we have limited time for this one. The double magnum. Double mag. We gotta go fast. He had an RCP-90. We had RCP-90s and AR-33s. Okay, I'm probably not gonna beat this first try because this is gonna get spicy and silly. He's just shooting his homie a million times in the back. Both the RCP-90. Jeez, would you guys please fucking die? Holy shit. RCP-90 and AR-33, guns that do stupid damage and penetrate the walls and have stupid firing rates. Got our twerk cut out for us. The soundtrack was skipping for a second there. I think we're good. And then these guys, you have to, yeah, get all the key cards, get all the little circuit boards. There's so many things to pick up and so many things that are easy to miss. Also, I gotta plant the plastic explosives. Plastique. What do we have to photograph? Oh, right, the satellite prototype thing, yeah. I appreciate all the detail with the keycards and the circuit boards. Like, they could have just said computer bits, but it's like, oh, we'll say it's for input-output stuff. This is for a CPU. It's kind of fun how they went with that level of detail. I think we have to do one of those for every of these types of rooms to find. I think you have to place one on that pillar there in the middle. I took a random shot there. Someone's got a sounds weapon. Oh jeez, that running forward animation is scary. There we go. They're like aggressively hunting you down. And I think there would be body armor in the lower difficulties, but not in big boy and big girl mode. Good aiming, Alex. I mean, in my defense, there's no crosshair, but still. Let's see. We don't have a ton of options. What do you have? You have nothing. This man delivers the cubes. To them, you are nothing. He is one such person. So he would shoot me if he had a gun. Oh fuck, that guy just got yeeted. What even happened? Did someone throw a grenade? Oh jeez. Someone must throw a grenade, because yeah, these things don't explode. These boxes. Whoa, fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. It's a lot of lads. Okay. Lads have been dealt with. I can't believe they got RCP-90s and AR-33s. That's just stupid. I guess I'd just be grateful it's not rocket launchers. Because that would be hilarious, but disastrous. Did he drop a keycard when oh, the scientist dropped it probably, yeah. Okay, we got him, finally. Thankfully, nobody's spawning behind me, yet at least, so I should be grateful for that. Speedrun category for me. That's a good question, JD. I feel like it would need its own category if there were people that wanted to speedrun this category. Because it makes the game so much easier in so many ways. It's still tough for levels like this, especially in 007 territory, or what am I trying to say, difficulty, but yeah. I'd be curious to see if that could be done for like GDQ some year or something like that. I think it could be cool. He surrenders his weapon. He has no weapons. Okay, yeah, so again, this is another thing the randomizer does. Randomly replaces soldiers with scientists who might fight back. Or some scientists will have soldier outfits and will be unarmed, but it looks misleading at first. There pretty much is, Victoria. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's oh shit. It's easier. Oh, really? Okay. I guess that's what I get for shooting him. It's easier to find like obscure speedrunning categories than to find one that has no such category. Because yeah, pretty much everything's been thought of at this point. Ooh. And the reason for that is because I think at least for some people, they want to get world records. So it's like, if I'm the one who invents this category, then I'll get the world record. Because no one else has done it yet. Until it shows up on Speedruns Live or Speed Demos Archive, and then people are like, oh, this is a good category. I want to do it too. And then people get all in their territory. I did see that, Elgal. So somebody posted in the Discord server, actually. In fact, it might have even been you for all I know. But yes. Yeah, I did see that, and it's pretty hilarious. I think he dropped it, right? I got the DAT. Got DAT. Hello? There's the keycard. I think I should make sure I get all the circuits. Oh, there was something. Something complete. 4 minutes in. Get link. Oh, really? I haven't seen that one, JD. I can... Actually, yeah, what exactly would that entail? I have some ideas of what that might be, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure. So what do we get all of? We got all of the telemetric data and the satellite circuitry. Okay, so we just got to photograph the satellite and make sure that we have enough plastiques planted. If I didn't miss any. Eventually we'll have arm off in one of these. I think it'll be the next one. Remember that one time I waxed poetic about how much I sexually enjoy the RCP-90 and how OP and badass of a weapon it is. I know I never mention it. Statue Link, it's pretty awesome. I love it. Yeah, the Elegy of Emptiness Link. Especially for those who enjoyed Majora's Mask back in the day. It's something that sticks with you for sure. Oh boy. Expect grenades. Oh, he's trying to throw one. I think he pulled the pin, so it's gonna blow. Yep. Glad I waited. This level has such a banger soundtrack. I love it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't overstay my welcome. See, normally these guys are a problem, but with the RCP-90, just deletes their health bar, man. Because again, this thing fires so quickly. The fire rate is so disgusting. The damage is absurd. It's easy to find ammo for it. The bullets penetrate through doors and objects and enemies. There's just no downside to this thing, man. It's disgusting. I love it. RCP-120. The RCP-120 is pretty sweet. It has a bigger clip, and that invisibility mode is wonderful. However, the fact that it just eats through bullets so quickly makes it pretty hard to use. And the bullets aren't as strong, and it does not penetrate. So I'm more of a 90 man than I'm a 120 man. But the 120 is required for the end of the Carrington Institute level. That level's nutty. Whoa, shit! So he dropped a gun. In addition to the gun that he had. Yo, Armov, why didn't you die? I just shot you 1,000 times, homie. Dude, I guess I have to, like, jump in. Look, freaking Armov killed me, man. I know he runs away if you damage him enough. Yeah, these things work better if we turn them on. Yeah, I'm guilty of that kind of stuff in games, too. Or if I'm doing work stuff, I'll be like, man, I modified this function, or I wrote this function, why is it not doing the thing? And then it's like, oh right, functions work better when you actually call them. Same kind of shit. It's like things work better when I turn them on. SpongeBob undies that give him extra 69% protection. Also, I wondered if I could, like, get an early kill on these guys, but I guess there's no bad guys up there. Just crawling up, just sliding on up. On my way to steal your bitch. Okay, good. I think the AR-33 might do more damage per bullet. But again, dude, RCP-90, so good. And you get so many more bullets per buck. Maybe I shouldn't shoot this thing that has the fire indicator on it. Maybe that's just asking for trouble. Get the keycard? You do. How does he? Yeah, he just goes click, click, and he's got two of them, right? So that means he's got to freaking somehow, like, I guess put one under his armpit, do the reload. I guess yeah, he like unloads the spent casings. Puts each individual bullet. I mean, maybe he has like the little quick reload like packs in there to slide them in, like little plastic casings that have them all kind of preloaded in. But even still, yeah, it's so unrealistically fast, and I love it. I mean, I love Perfect Dark for many reasons. One of which is the cool reload animations for each gun is really cool. But yeah, it's slower and not nearly as convenient. But way more realistic, obviously. Get your realism out of my video game. I need to bother going that way, I'm pretty sure. It's the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's not placing the gun down or anything. He's feeding the gun into his watch to reload for him automatically. That makes much more sense. Okay, so he dropped his gun. Wise choice. Oh, really? He knew I had a gun that was gonna penetrate. Would you please let me through? There we go. Trying to not get any of us killed if I can manage it. Just got... Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, it's the Reaper from Overwatch strat. He's just got like... Yeah, when he's done firing, he just drops the gun and picks up a new one. Ouch. I can't really see past that bullet hole I made. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Jesus. Auto magically. That's pretty much what it is. It's bullshit magic and I love it. I would have it no other way. Look at this guy in the top right, staring at the wall. He's like, I know he's fucking coming. I can smell him. I can smell him coming. Oh my. Oh my, streamer. TMI. Explosive charges. Imagine being like, yo, Bond, we need you to like go in and blow this place up. Yo, by the way, here's some plastic explosives. Oh, also, we've done you the favor. We've done you the courtesy of pre-arming them for you, so they'll just be on a timer. I mean, I guess that way is if we fail. If we die, they'll still blow up. So I guess it's like a dead man trigger. Or not even dead man trigger, it's just a timer trigger, so it's guaranteed explosions. I guess Q or M or whoever made that call would just wanted some big fireworks. They have a fetish for big explosions. I mean, it's a pretty good fetish to have, so I mean, you know, if you're gonna have a fetish, it's a solid choice. Nope, there we go, keycard, thank you. I remember as a kid thinking that the all guns cheat, it was before I actually got the all guns cheat unlocked, obviously, but I remember thinking how cool it'd be where, what if the all guns cheat let you get the plastique in every level, so you could just blow up any level you wanted to? I always thought that sounded so cool. Oh boy. Right in the noggin. Obviously, I know now that, yeah, plastic is not included as a gun necessarily, or as a weapon. It's more of a tool or utility. This guy's just the same guy. He just kind of like sidestep. He just kind of hops around, but he has no guns. So he's just like, I guess I'll just stand here then. Or they're gonna blow that up if I'm not careful. Oh, well, this is the same room that killed me earlier. I gotta nickel and dime these guys because these guys are gnarly boys and they're so fast. Got him. I like this guy who's like, whoa, what was that? Bullets whizzing by me suddenly. What concept? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Oh, he was a scientist, I think. He had no gun, so I just killed an innocent man. An unarmed man, even. No honor. There we go. Alright, so I didn't see any circuit boards. Let's go ahead and plant the explosives. So yeah, dude, I'm with you, JD. It's like, this is a game that I'll never get tired of. Same with Perfect Dark. It was so freaking fun on Sunday, man, and I'm looking forward to it at some point. If you and Gratz are down to resuming our attempts in those challenge modes. I did, by the way, on my end, on the emulator that we were using with Project 64, I looked and I downloaded a newer and maybe not fancy, but just a more up-to-date graphics plugin to fix some of the graphics issues we were having, like with the skybox, how the skybox was like an infinite void of bullshit. Are you gonna shoot me? Nope, you will not. Good boy. So, and also you saw the picture I had sent you and Gratz of the perfect killing machine that I created, which is to say Elvis or Mayan alien person body with normal human head. So it makes me pretty much invincible. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Science Man, thank you for soaking up those bullets like a sponge. Thankfully, unlike Perfect Dark, bad guys can't kill civilians and harmless people. At least I don't think that. Maybe in like some highly specific circumstances they can, but for the most part, unless it's scripted, they cannot. It's less scary when scientist runs in front of enemy fire. Just have to make sure you don't shoot them, because that becomes a problem, obviously. That's so satisfying, just going into a very popular hallway and just like emptying an entire clip, just going. So satisfying. Sexually, just so we're all clear. So you know what kind of satisfaction to which I refer. And I'm still scared I might have missed something. There's the DAT. I got DAT. It's Circuit board. Okay, that's... Was it by this point I had gotten everything? Okay, yeah, satellite circuitry and telemetric data. Hopefully I have not missed... There's the face of the guy going like up, 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 up. Although it's been AI-ified, so you can see the AI has added some frames this that are a little bit weird and cursed, so the AI upscaling for these the texture pack I'm using, it's like a little uncanny at times. A little bit of uncanny valley. Getting a little bit low on AR-33 ammo, but that's fine. We got the RCP-90 on deck. When the need arises. Gotta say, this game is at least... Oh god, I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I? This game is at least partly responsible for giving what is arguably a not-so-great habit where I will, like, shoot a gun in a video game. Like, one bullet. I'll shoot one bullet in a gun, and then I'll be like, alright, time to reload. One bullet, and reload. Doesn't matter how... If it's, like, a super long animation, it's like, nope, I need a full clip. Even though it's wildly... Crap. It's wildly unrealistic and also inefficient. Imagine, like, manually removing a bullet from another magazine to fill into that magazine so you have a full clip all the time. This game was the start of that, man. Thank you, JD. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad, as a fellow intellectual, I'm glad you enjoy it. How did I make it past that room the first time, man? That room is spicy. That hallway, rather, is spicy. Oh, what? This guy already was, like, waiting for me, man. This guy was, like... cooking the books waiting for my ass. Now if I wait, will he come to me? Maybe. Ow! You know what? I'm gonna pull up the dirty strats. My own dirty strats. Okay, I think I missed him, actually. There we go. I got him locked in. I'll shoot you in the leg 1,000 times. There we go. I mean, I guess it would kill. You can shoot somebody the pinky toe 1,000 times in this game and they'll die eventually. He's like, he can't see me. I'm crouched down, smiley face. Curses, my head was exposed. Foiled again, man. That's my impression of that guy. Discovering he got. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm talking with my homie in the green screen. Just my dude who just does his mouth fish animation. Just blah blah blah. This guy blah 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 blah. I had a nickel for every time I shot a guy in the gun in this game. I'd be wealthy beyond my wildest memes. And of course, shooting somebody in the gun stuns them. Not their love gun, but, you know, not that kind of gun. It stuns them, but it doesn't hurt them. It just, you know, makes them like go, oh, for a second, but that's about it. And this is the room the hallway, rather, that fucks me over more times than I want to admit. Yes. Hide by ducking down in a way that I can definitely see you. Yeah, AR-33 for a bit. Wasn't there one more? Yeah, there is some whoa, some skipping happening, some skippages. Oh boy. Only sometimes. Oh boy. Hopefully that's not a problem. Hopefully I didn't need that console or any scientists that were standing next to it. I wonder if these bad guys are just respawning. Alright, no other circuits, no other key cards, I guess. Gonna plastique it up. Whoops. There we go. Hey, what's up, Insig? We're doing some Goldeneye. Goldeneye Randomizer, hence the weird weapons, and also with mouse and keyboard controls. So I have full Very smooth control, and it's very nice. However, it's in 007 mode difficulty. Yes, drop that gun for me, thank you. 007 difficulty with enemies that have 150% damage. Oh, sorry about that. And 300% health. This dude is not making it easy to not kill his homie. Okay, I didn't want to freaking kill the scientist, but then I got killed. Yeah, this one's tough, but it's good. It's enjoyable, but very challenging. I think my best run so far was the first one. So yeah, these are the challenges we're rolling with right now. And it's tough. It's very tough, but we can get there. I believe. Yeah, there's definitely some skippages happening with the soundtrack for this level for some reason, but I'll chalk it up to just emulation shenanigans. Okay, at least they don't just get like the instant seeing Alex mode like that guy was getting last time, which was some bullshit. 1,000. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that would be awful. That'd be fucking miserable. I would get my ass kicked. I mean, I can barely hold this one together. And this is with the advent of mouse and keyboard controls added in, so it's like, you know, mouse aiming is just so much easier and so much smoother. Granted, no aim assist. I guess if I wanted to be weird, I could turn aim assist on, but it's not really necessary when you got mouse and keyboard. So smooth. Give it the key card. It can, and I've been utilizing that a whole bunch. Shoots through doors, shoots through bad guys, containers like this guy, boxes, that kind of stuff. Pretty much in any hard but like any solid but soft material. Like these lights, for instance. Popped them nice and easy like. Knockback though. I like this guy. He always just does one sidestep, then he does nothing else. He's like, well, I've done all I can. Well, just blow your ass up. See if I care. I don't. Except now I can't see. Oh, and I kind of need to be able to see. Smoke will go away eventually. Oh crap, I made a bullet hole, but I can't really see out it very well. This hallway fucks me up more times than I want to admit, just because they got instant reaction. I'm a slow little hobbit man, and I'm fucking dead. Yeah, this hallway continues to give me problems. I just gotta be more patient. I get impatient, and it just gets me. Boxes of waffles, whale. Dude, that sounds... That's so random, and I love it. Is there more detail, or is there like more information to this? Because I'm curious. I mean, I enjoy waffles. I don't like falling down, but if that's how it has to go down, then yeah. I mean, if waffles are involved, that'll make it less unsavory, I suppose. Like I'm just missing every bullet ever. There we go. Okay, they're all dead. Every single last goddamn one of them. The strat, of course, is to get good. That is the ultimate strat. Been trying that for years, man. I've been trying to get good for 32 damn years. Hello, give me the key card, thank you. Grab those things. Gonna give them a little Christmas present. Well, it's out of season for Christmas present. Birthday present. It's only April 20th. Actually, April 21st in some chosen time zones, myself included. Oh, I just shot his corpse. Okay, there it is. Shot his, in the process of dying, dead corpse. There we go. Oh man, I'm sorry, Kage. I have no idea why automod's being weird. That's the third time that exact quote has been caught by automod, and I have no fucking idea why. Oh man, that's so weird. But anyway, yes, this is an emulated version of the Goldeneye 007, the N64 game. This is with the 1964 emulator, and it is using a modified branch of the 1964 emulator that allows for a mouse hook that gives us mouse and keyboard controls, and it's real smooth. I love it. And we're playing with a randomizer mod that mixes things up and makes it even stranger. As if things weren't already strange, they're getting even weirder. And I love it. Hence why we have AR-33s and RCP-90s in this level, instead of, you know, the usual KF-7 Soviet standard issue kind of thing. So I'm doing mouse and keyboard Goldeneye Randomizer with a texture pack thrown in for good measure for, you know, slightly enhanced textures. Oh crap! I think he was a scientist. He was dressed like a soldier, but I think he was a scientist guy who was unarmed. No honor killing an unarmed lad. How dare I? Okay, let's go ahead and set thingamajig here. Yeah, for some reason, the phrase N64 game keeps getting caught by Automa, and I have no idea why. I was mentioning before how I was watching a speedrunner, one of my favorite streamers named 360 Chrism. He was just doing some speedruns, and for some reason, the word am, like AM, like I am, hello, I am hungry, you know, am was getting caught by Automod as being like sexual, like, you know, caught by Automod for sexual content. And it's like, how and rather why? Why is this getting caught? That's so bullshit. So now, that was last week, and now we're seeing similar, bullshit, where Automod is flagging a very harmless phrase, N64 game, for some reason. It's just the dumbest shit. Okay, we killed a lot of bad guys. I didn't realize there was a dude. Oh, there's multiple dudes. What the hell? I don't think they spawned out here. Alright, well, good to know. Even more! Where are these even coming from, man? Lost your footing, fell backwards on the... Oh, man. I'm sorry, Whale. I mean, again, I guess if a fall has to happen, if it involves waffles, hopefully it makes it less silly. Well, more silly, but less unsavory. Oh, boy. More enjoyable. That's the phrase I was looking for. Got dat? He got dat. Good. And that thing. Alright, let's set another plastique. It did hurt though, yeah. Yeah, thank goodness for those waffles. And honestly, I thank the heavens for the existence of waffles all the time, so it's something that is worth being grateful for. Bo. A little bit behind on chat, so I'm trying to get caught up. Pancakes, I mean, I enjoy both. I would say I very much prefer waffles, but I like pancakes as well. I like all breakfast food items, really. I mean, you really can't go wrong. But yeah, waffles is the top choice for me personally, at least. French toast, I mean, it's all great. Although honestly, lately I've just been doing like an egg sandwich for breakfast, like egg with like a scrambled egg with like 2 pieces of buttered toast. That's been my breakfast for like the past like year, and it's been wonderful. It's nice and savory. There's no sugar, so I don't feel sluggish afterwards. I get buttery, eggy goodness. Eggs have tons of protein. It's like super good for you. Obviously, there's a lot of cholesterol, so I only do 1 egg. Except I did one time a few weeks ago. I got a double yolk, and I understand the double yolk is good luck, so I felt very lucky that day. Well, I need to photograph the satellite prototype. Yeah, N64 game for whatever reason. Although I think once it clears it for one person, I think it clears it for that person for the rest of the stream. But if somebody else says it might flag them. But not always. It's so strange. It has to be part of like a larger sentence or something. Oh god. Hey, get out of here, science man. You're in too much danger. Danger, Will Robinson. There's Oromov. Dude, the science man, you are Cramping my style, Science Man. Get out of here, Science Man. Okay, if you get close enough, he'll run away like a chump. Whoa! I almost got chumped just there. Now, that way might be the actual way to go. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no, I think that's just for chasing Armov. I think this is the... Oh, fuck! I just happened to turn around. Okay, maybe there is more to this area then. Yeah, this is clearly the correct way. The audio's getting confused. There's like too much going on right now. Hopefully that's not necessary. I can just blow that up with reckless abandon. I've got 4 more explosives. And this is the end. Yes. Yes, my friend, this is the end. Oh, I've been planting them on the wrong places. That's the issue. I've been planting them in the middle. I'm supposed to be planting them on the sides. Oh, fuck. That is not good. Oh, wait, no, we're good, we're good. Yeah, plant bombs in field rooms. Okay, you just have to plant them. Okay. Alright, so we're good to clear it. Now, I'm a little bit curious. Should I press my luck? I wanted to see what was in the other direction if we try to follow Armov. I think you hit a locked door eventually, though. Biscuits. Oh, that is, I'll admit, that is one thing I'm actually not a huge fan of. I don't dislike biscuits and gravy. Like, I won't turn it away, but it's not something I usually go out of my way for. I love biscuits. I'm just not a huge gravy guy. I'm kind of weird. I don't know. As I get older, I tend to go for like less meat-filled options, and of course, gravy is usually some kind of like meat gravy solution. So I would say it's not my favorite, but I mean, it can still be nice though. Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, I try to do less cereal nowadays. Yeah, it would probably. I think it makes you immune, El Gaso. It's got to be the good stuff. I mean, yeah, and I've had like, you know, good gravy. I like to think I can tell the difference, but even when it's like the really good stuff, I'm just like, I just don't love it. I would usually tend, or well, actually, I think what it really is I just don't like it smothered in gravy. I would rather like have it on the side and just like, you know, have it do a little bit, because I would say for me, a little bit of gravy goes a long way. This conversation is making me hungry though, which is good. Talking about food is something that happens frequently. That being said, I think we're actually going to end it here, just because it is getting kind of late. Of course, I'm tired. I got to work in the morning. The usual excuses, etc., etc. Frigate is next, though. Frigate is a great level, and I liked it a lot as a kid, but it's a really hard level. And with this configuration we're playing with right now, it's going to make it real spicy, but I like it, though. I was on Mission 3 earlier. Mission 3 didn't take us too long, actually. Runaway was only like, I want to say 15 minutes. Unless you mean... maybe you meant facility, because yeah, facility was a very long level. These first two took forever. Runway, service, bunker, we knocked out first try. Silo was a bit. Silo took a while, but I love Silo. It's a fun level, even if it kicks the shit out of me. Yeah, the hostages can be tricky, and just the enemy placements, and of course this is randomizer, so there's gonna be bonus enemies, and it's gonna get weird. And the nut. Always with the nut, absolutely. Absolutely, friends. Yeah, I would say Frigate's gonna be tough. Service 2 might get kind of tricky. Of course, we're playing on emulator, so it'll be easier to see. That's one of my main problems with Service 2 is that it's so hard to see, but emulator should be pretty okay. Bunker 2 might be kind of tough, honestly. Bunker 2 might be tough. Statue is gonna be awful. I'm dreading Statue. Archives should be okay. Streets might be tough. Depot can get tough too. Train should be pretty okay. Well, I don't know. Train could get tough depending on the enemy weapons that we randomize into. Same with jungle. It could be awful. It could be easy. Control. I don't even want to think about control, man. I don't even want to think about it yet. Caverns is tough, but not too bad. Cradle should be alright. Aztec and Egyptian. I don't know. Aztec's tough, but Egyptian isn't too bad if my memory recalls. But yeah, we got our challenges. We got our work cut out for us, friends.